We're waiting. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to It's Still Real to Me. I'm your host, John Kucher, a.k.a. Johnny Fashion. We have a really fun podcast today. First things first, I'm going to introduce the players that we have here. To my left, the man, the myth, the legend, Dave Dyer.
How's it going, everybody?
What's up, Davey?
Good to be here. Davey. You're in the war room for tonight's draft.
We're going to call that a war room, sure.
Absolutely.
Sitting here across from me, Greg Marston, Gregulator. What's up, dude?
Regulator, I love
it. Coming to us remotely, we have, with me as always, Harmon. What's up, big boy?
What's going on, fellas?
Not much, man. You excited for this draft or what?
Oh, I've got the biggest boner right now. Good thing this camera's only from here up.
Oh, my goodness. We're all happy about that. Joining us for the first time, Dustin's son. What's going on, Dusty?
Long time, first time. Know what I mean?
I love it. Yeah, man, I've been trying to get you on here for a long time, and I'm glad that you.
It's a pleasure, dude.
Cool.
Hard to make things happen with an 8-month-old, but
I totally understand. Totally get it. And then closing out the panel, we have Booshy. What's up, Boosh? Welcome back.
Thank you. Good to be back.
Yeah, man.
I'm glad Dustin's here, and he's in the other room, which will make it hard for him and I to fight over Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels, but we'll make it happen.
Right on. All right, so what we're doing is, because it's NFL season is upon us, and a lot of us play fantasy football, we're going to turn this into a fantasy draft tonight, WWE roster style.
Yes.
So yeah. So what we're doing is we are doing a fantasy draft, and it is we're picking current WWE and NXT stars. We are filling out a roster of 16 superstars, and we are competing against each other to come up with the best roster possible. And then we are going to submit these rosters to Twitter, to all the Smart and Mark fans, and they're going to vote on them, and someone's going to be crowned the champ. So it's not going to go any further than the draft. We're not going to play it out for a couple weeks and earn points on some weird point system or anything like that. It's just going to be a draft. Who has the best looking draft, or who has the best looking roster, rather. And so we're going to do that. You guys excited about this thing or what?
Yes.
Yeah. Very excited.
Perfect. Well, what's up?
The draft order?
Let's do the draft order.
It's going to be we're doing it names in a hat. The hat is Captain America, so you know it's fair.
It's true.
So we will throw the names.
Don't forget this one.
In the hat.
I think there's...
Sorry.
Sorry, cheating. So we'll let John pick them out. As they're picked out is the draft order, so obviously the first one that comes out will be number 1.
Who gets number 1? Oh boy. Gregulator.
Oh, very nice.
Greg is number 1.
Proud of you.
Does Greg get to pick the present he wants at the end of everything too, or is that what you have to
Yankee swap.
It's a Yankee swap. Actually, I believe it's a snake draft, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, it'll be a snake draft. Yes. Ooh, I get number 2.
John is number 2. It already smells fixed, but
rigged.
It's rigged.
My gift is a pack of candles. Who wants to trade?
Harmon is number 3.
Harmon is 3.
I'm 3? Woohoo!
You're 3.
Is anybody checking out the hat that I'm sporting right now?
What is it?
That's
very
an
cool, man.
Hulk Hogan.
WWF
yes. Hat.
That's an awesome hat.
4.
Harmon, why do you hate minorities?
4?
Dustin, yes, you're 4.
Nice.
Come on.
Boosh.
Yes. Holy crap! I'm number 6. There's gonna be nobody good left when I make my pick.
And Dave.
Thanks a lot, Captain
James
America.
will be available for you at number 6, I'm sure.
You get 2 picks though at the end.
Well,
you get your pick and then the first pick of the second round.
Undertaker and S.A. Rios.
Undertaker and S.A. Rios.
No, I don't know.
Sign them up.
Is that your tag team champ?
That's my tag team champions right there.
All right. So, yeah, let me run down the roster real quick for the listeners. We have to pick a WWE champ, an IC champ, a US champ, tag team champs, Divas champ, 2 slots for non-wrestlers, such as, announcers or backstage people, whatever. Let's see, a roster spot for just a tag team, a roster spot for a diva, and then, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 kind of bench roster spots, so they can be anybody.
Can our bench be a tag team?
Your bench can be a tag team.
Okay.
Yep.
My favorite spot, the bench.
And tag teams are together. We've kind of already gone over that. Tag teams are jointed, so no breaking up the New Day, nothing, none of that stuff. So, all right, so let's get to it. Regulator.
I'm on the clock.
You're on the clock.
On the clock.
All right.
What do you got?
15 minutes.
My
15 minutes.
We're all going to sit here and wait.
my WWE champ will be the man that dominated much of last year, and that is a Brock Lesnar.
Oh, boy.
Oh, that's a very nice pick.
Pretty solid.
Go
first
with
pick,
it.
I would say.
Wait. So Brock Lesnar doesn't come down to meet with Greg or anything?
Unfortunately not.
Later.
We have a jersey waiting for him,
Yeah, he put a
but
hat on.
he decided to be with his family in Minnesota right now.
I mean,
Celebrate there. at
He's
his
the
own party.
7th member of
Yeah.
this,
You guys
of this
can't see
video
him.
call.
He's actually in the woods
not excited
eating a
about
bear. He killed the bear with his bare hands. He actually gave it a German
Bear?
suplex to kill it. Broke its neck.
Oh, boy. Let's see. I'm on the clock.
Just him and Sasquatch.
That's right. Brock wins. Brock wins over into the...
I'm going to go John Cena. Ever heard of him? Ever heard of that guy?
Have heard of him.
Yeah, Harmon, where's your sound effects?
I took it down because I couldn't see Greg.
Ah.
Dang it.
Harmon, on the clock.
Good call.
Harmon is
First
on the
round.
clock.
Oh, boy.
I think I have a rough idea of where Harmon's going.
I think so, too.
I think I know exactly who he's picking. Because this wrestler gives him happiness.
You're right. It's going to be Kevin Owens.
Oh,
Wow.
there it is.
All right.
Yes.
So, am I up at number 4?
You are up at number... You're on the clock, my friend. You're on the
You know what
clock.
we should do? We should pick one person each round to kind of explain their pick. Defend their pick. One round. Just one
I think
round.
I think after each pick we can...
That'll take forever.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like 100 picks.
Well,
One round. Some person
Oh.
defends
I like that.
we got plenty of beer.
All right.
I
Dusty,
do
where are you
not.
at?
With the 4th pick in this year's draft,
Very nice.
Dustin's son selects Cesaro as
Nice.
Wow, that
number
was
1 pick.
I love
The
that.
shocker! It's the Minnesota Vikings pick of the first round.
Cesaro's
here.
your WWE
Yes.
champion.
So
he's
is that how
he's
we're-
champ?
Is that I would put him as so.
Okay, yeah. Feel free to just yell out or wherever. Or,
Yep,
or you
I'm
know
gonna,
what? You know what you guys can do? You just fill out your sheet, and we'll submit it that way. So it doesn't have to be champ or whatever. Just
Okay.
let me know. Bushi, you are up. What's up? What are you looking for?
I need a sheet. Yeah.
I thought I gave it. Oh, here. Sorry.
Okay.
And my wife is home.
Hi, Angie.
Angie.
Hi,
Clap,
Angie.
Clap. Angie. Clap, clap.
With the 6th pick, Dave Dyer selects Angie
Angie Kuchar. A very
as my
solid
personal manager.
That sounds like a very good idea.
Am I allowed to say hi?
Yes.
Yeah,
Where do I
Get on here.
you can stand right there.
Come right here.
That's I
What
can't.
up,
a shot.
yo?
Dave's lap.
Where is it?
There we go.
Hey.
What's up?
Who's that?
Well,
Who's that on there?
Boosh, Dustin, and Harmon.
Oh, they're friends!
Yeah, friends of ours.
yeah.
People that you know.
I thought you guys were like from a different
Yes.
country.
Nope. Only
Guys,
LK.
I still have the
Money
pictures.
right
I
there.
No,
still
no.
have the.
Bushi, who
I
you
still
got?
have the pictures for
Seth Rollins.
What's up, Bush?
Rollins.
I'm taking Seth Rollins.
Seth
I know.
Rollins.
I know. I'm not special.
That's a great pick.
Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins. I
Very
love it.
solid pick.
Dave Dyer.
I've got 2 picks coming up here.
You do. You have 2 picks.
I have 2
Pick
picks.
one.
Look, I'm really close.
And this is going online.
Dustin, congratulations. I'm sorry I couldn't be there.
Oh, thank you so much. We missed
Hey,
you very
is
much.
it-
And
I did
No,
pay for
this
the
is
video.
good. Let it keep
Angie,
it going.
I did
No,
pay
no,
for
no.
the video,
Angie.
McFoley.
Yep.
So,
oh my God,
And-
that was
and just the live
incredible.
yeah. Okay, sorry. Resume.
That's the best thing ever.
It's $50. I said.
We'll talk more about it. It was awesome.
Okay.
That's great. Seth Rollins. All right, Seth Rollins off the board.
Yes.
Dave Dyer. Who you got? Oh, here you
All
go.
right.
I know it's going to be Adam Rose.
Oh, it's definitely gonna be
I'm
Adam.
going to pencil him in now.
It's definitely
and you
gonna
just give me a wink when
Big
it's
Show.
confirmed.
It's definitely gonna be Big Show.
I completely forgot about
Sure.
Big Show.
I heard Big Show. Take him down.
This draft has already gotten really difficult.
agree.
I know.
After much consideration and careful planning by myself and Team Dyer, with the 6th pick of the 2015
Every
WWE
pick is going to be like.
And I'm on.
mock draft,
I'm
I,
ready to drive
Dave
up there.
Dyer, select The Rock
Oh,
as my WWE champion.
Wow. The Rock's on
Great
there. huh?
choice.
Holy
The Rock
moly.
is on there.
I'll tell you what, Dave.
Unbelievable.
I didn't think there was going to be any way that he would make it to me, but I thought maybe people would pick other things. But I think anytime The Rock is around or on your roster, it's a good situation, dude.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I
That's a
think
great pick.
that's a great pick.
Even if he wrestled a couple times a year like Brock Lesnar.
I
Still
agree.
great.
I think just on talking alone, he's worth it. So nice job.
So I don't know if you guys heard, but I'm going to pick somebody to defend their pick every round. Just one person. So this round I'm going to say, Dustin, why did you pick Cesaro?
I picked Cesaro just because if this were if I was going to start my franchise with somebody right now, I like everything Cesaro brings to the table as a performer and as a wrestler. I think he's got a ways to go on the mic, but I think we'd all agree he's gotten better than he was two years ago or a year ago. And I think with the right push, he could definitely be, a WWE champion caliber performer. I'm happy to have him on Team Dusty. Happy.
Nice. Nicely done. Dave Dyer.
All right.
First pick in the second round.
And the first pick of the second round,
Every pick. From
the 2015 WWE mock draft. Since I drafted The Rock, who probably will only wrestle a couple times a year, I need somebody to hold down the fort for most of the year. So, as my IC champion, might be a little low for him, but he'll make it work. I choose Randy Orton.
Nice. Great
Love
pick.
Randall
Mhm.
A. Orton
Nice.
is my pick in the second round.
Good call.
I'm hurting a little bit right now.
You're hurting?
Yeah, already.
Why?
There's I'm just looking at what's left.
Yeah,
I know. I feel like there's a big drop off at some point. So,
Yeah, it's called the second round.
yeah. Boosh, you are up.
All right. Sorry, I'm.
Hornswoggle it is.
Yes.
Gosh darn it. My IC champ is going to be Dolph Ziggler.
All right. I like it.
Solid pick.
Girl, you crazy.
Ziggles.
Dusty.
Yikes. Well, now I feel like we've arrived at everybody who's been passing around the Intercontinental Championship for the last 3 years. I am going to, with my next pick, I am going to take Neville as my Intercontinental Champion.
Ooh.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
All right.
I don't really like Neville all that much. but in the scope of having a strong roster, I think Neville's a great performer.
Going youth with the roster right now.
Good,
I like it.
Good call.
I like it. The next generation.
Yeah,
Not
Harmonious.
the 1990s.
That's where we're heading. I almost took Big Show, but someone told me not to.
Talking about youth.
Yeah.
Harmon, you are up.
My Intercontinental Champion is going to be Daniel Bryan.
Excellent choice. Excellent choice. I had my eye on him.
So just very quickly, because I missed a little bit of Raw last night, and I think it's worth talking about for a second. Did Daniel Bryan announce that he's like back as in a wrestling capacity last night?
No.
Okay, I didn't know. He keeps
No,
coming
he's
back
not.
to.
Or he is, but they're not going to let him.
Okay. I didn't know what he keeps coming out doing these interviews like in the ring and stuff, and I've been waiting for the big one. And
It's like Stone Cold Steve Austin when he just came out on his four-wheeler. Just like went around as the sheriff.
right,
The old
Yeah.
The sheriff of Raw.
I miss Stone Cold. He was great.
Do you see this badge?
Yeah.
Supposed to be in charge of Raw.
Yeah.
That was a weird time.
It was.
I texted John yesterday. I said I wanted to draft Stone Cold circa 1998.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. I mean, that's when times were good. No, that was high time for Stone Cold, man. He was a boss then.
I'll take Hulk Hogan circa 2015.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a bad choice.
Ouch. Good call.
That was a bad vintage.
Yeah. All right,
Buy
fellas.
low,
I'm
sell
about to announce my pick in the second round here.
There we go.
The lunatic fringe himself, Mr. Dean Ambrose.
Ah! Nice.
Good pick.
I wanted him
Good
as my U.S. champ.
He is my IC champ.
The Ick champ.
Regulator 9200,000.
The next two picks are yours.
The next two. Well,
My
they're gonna go one pick here, and then we're gonna discuss.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so my Intercontinental Champion and second pick of the draft is Bray Wyatt.
Nice. Excellent choice.
Good pick.
Excellent choice. Bray Wyatt.
Very nice. Very nice.
I'm going to choose. Let's see here. Who's got an interesting one here? Boosh. Explain Dolph Ziggler as your IC champ.
I chose him. I know he's out right now, but I'm sensing a comeback. And really, I think he belongs in the IC arena and nothing more. But I do think that his... I don't know why I picked him.
That's fine.
Dustin's was so eloquent. Mine's like,
Dude, that's totally cool because I've had like in NFL fantasy drafts. Oh my God, I've had some horrible picks. Harmon can attest to that as well.
Your team always looks pretty good on paper, and then they start playing, and they all suck.
Yeah. But I don't know, man.
Ziggler's a great
pretty
pick for
solid
IC.
IC champ.
I'm
Does
not
anybody think
against
Ziggler should have
pick.
ever?
I can't explain it, but I think I'm digging his current face run, even though I do think that a heel turn would be really good for him and appropriate spot at the IC spot.
Well, here's the thing: you got Seth Rollins and Dolph Ziggs, so right there, I mean, that's going to be a really good match. Like if you know, just your only two guys on your roster together can put on a really good match. So
Both workers.
Yeah, both really good workers. Ziggs has a heel turn, and Rollins has a face turn. Maybe do a double turn or something. I don't know. It could work. It'd be awesome. I think you're in the right direction.
I just have one quick thing on Dolph Ziggler, and this is just my opinion. I don't really ever remember why he lost the Intercontinental Championship, because they wanted to try, and I can't remember if they wanted to try to put it on Barrett for the 5th time or something like that. They could have stuck with Ziggler. I don't know if he got hurt or what I can't quite remember what the deal was, but I think he carries the Intercontinental Championship very well. It means more when, and when Daniel Bryan had it, it was a pretty cool situation, but it just didn't last that long. And I don't know. We could have a whole podcast on the Intercontinental Championship. We'll do that some other time, I guess.
Let me put this question out there for you guys. Is Ziggler's like one of the best guys in the WWE in the ring. Is it possible that he's just maybe a little too spastic in the ring? Like, let's look at his finisher for a second. The zigzag is an absolutely spastic move. Like, it doesn't look good.
Really? I don't mind it.
You don't mind it? Like,
I don't mind it.
It looks like...
I think it lacks impact.
It's just like...
I think it's one of those... I mean, I know I always say this on finishers, but it's one of those things that I think can come out of nowhere, where you just kind of like... It can just stop a match, It's easy to do, I don't mind it. I don't love it.
It looks weak.
I don't mind it.
It feels like to me sometimes that like Ziggler's trying a little too hard, like overselling.
Oh,
sometimes,
definitely.
Like an early '90s Shawn Michaels.
I was just gonna say that like that's where I see the same similarities as borderline overselling.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I think that hurts him a little bit, but he's still fantastic at the end of the day. But
I would also say that when he gets his opportunities to speak, I'm always just like, come on, dude, deliver, And sometimes it's just like, man, this is like, sometimes he's lame on the mic, I'm not trying to hate on him. I want him to be great, but I don't know what it is. I think he hurts himself a little bit in some ways.
I've been saying for years that the thing that needs to happen with Ziggler is he needs to get the Shawn Michaels treatment, and he needs to get in a Royal Rumble, and he needs to go coast to coast.
I agree.
And I think that's what would get him over. He needs to turn heel first. To Matt's point, he needs to go back to being heel. That's the only thing that's going to work. And
I agree.
Coast to coast Royal Rumble, and then that's how you get the main event picture, which I feel like they've been trying to get him there.
Yeah.
Like last year when he was the sole survivor at Survivor Series, and it was such a big deal.
And he's got the athleticism and the wind to go the whole 60 minutes, without a problem at all.
If Seth Rollins can be the WWE champion, why can't Dolph Ziggler? You know what I mean? Right. I mean, I guess Rollins has probably surpassed Ziggler on the mic at this point, but that's because they kept pushing Rollins out there. But I mean, that's a whole nother thing. I'd love to see. I just like to see different guys take the championship. I'd love to see Ziggler have the world title at some point.
Could you imagine the matches that Ziggler could have with Seth Rollins if they had a series?
Yes.
I mean,
that would be great. But that's what I think we're kind of all looking for. Is something is different. I mean, Cesaro and Cena was so great because they hadn't really done it before. But anyway. I digress. I don't remember.
I'd also like to, just to close this out with another reason why I did shows, is there's a lot of potential in Ziggler. There always has been. It's never come out. It's never. I mean, he had gotten the World Heavyweight Championship. That's a point. Like, I think that's it's a sleeper pick, right?
I agree.
A lot of.
Is Ziggler knocking on the door of Randy Orton missed potential? Like, so much potential, but, not realized.
Randy Orton's a 12-time champ. How much more potential do you want?
Yeah, I disagree with you, Dave. Randy's been here for friggin' ever, and he's been one of the most steady superstars. He's never. I mean,
but he's boring. He's boring.
Sure.
I just feel like he could have been so much better than what he's.
All right, guys, I'm gonna have to stop this. We have a draft to get to. We got to get to round 3. It's gonna take all goddamn night. You bitches keep talking.
Thank you, Harmon.
Thanks, Harmon.
Greg.
My United States champion with the 3rd pick is going to be Roman Reigns.
Oh!
Boo!
Boo this man. Throw a briefcase at his head.
What the fuck?
I hate the United States Championship. So
I hate Roman Reigns.
I'm going to change it to TV champion.
We're gonna take the championship and bring back the TV championship.
I'm gonna mix up. See, I'm gonna mix up the order on mine a little bit. I'm gonna choose my tag team champs now.
Ooh.
And those are gonna be New Day.
Wow.
Aww. I'm gonna go New Day.
Good pick.
There we go.
Oh.
Harmon.
I am ready with my U.S. champ. It's going to be Samoa Joe.
Whoa!
Great pick.
Reaching to the NXT roster.
Yeah, Harmon, you actually just you influenced me, and I hope I'm next.
You are.
You are.
Believe it or not, you are. There.
Perfect. I'm happy to report that the third man in to my situation here is going to be Finn fucking Balor.
Oh.
Now we're going to have a run on NXT, guys. It's like the tight ends when they get picked.
Yes. I forgot about the NXT guys for a minute there. I'm happy to have Finn Balor.
Bushi.
Damn, I feel like I didn't get a pick there forever, but I know we're going in the right order.
It sucks picking in the middle.
It does. It does.
Oh man.
I am going to mix it up as well, and I'm actually going to take my women's champ.
Unbelievable.
All right.
I should say, I'm sorry, the Divas champ, which is the current women's champ of NXT, Sasha Banks.
Oh, that's a very good pick.
You son of a...
Very nice. Very nice pick.
That's about it, my friends.
Dude, she is fantastic. She is, I really have been kind of against. I really have not been watching much of the Divas anything, dude. And Sasha Banks makes me want to watch her matches, man. She's incredible. It took me way too long to watch her. She's fantastic, and she's hot as hell.
And you can't teach
that. Nice call. Whenever you're ready, just loud and proud.
All right. It's starting to get rough now.
Oh, all right.
It's starting to get rough now. But my United States champion, a former United States champion, and my next pick will be Sheamus.
Sheamus.
I'm going with Sheamus.
That's the most boring pick of this draft. I dig it. I dig it.
At some point, that guy with that stupid hair has got to be picked.
I'll say this about Sheamus, and I'm sure we all agree, even though there's been a run against him, I guess, and by the WWE fans. That guy can be at the top of the card, or he can be down in the U.S. picture, and he still does his job. You know what I mean? He's a great utility player.
Yeah, no, I agree.
And it's working. He's a heel, and I fucking hate him.
Harmon, defend your Samoa Joe pick.
My Samoa Joe pick, huh?
He is your U.S. champ.
He's yeah, as I've got it down right now.
Yeah.
I just think he's able to have feuds with my champion and Daniel Bryan. Him and Daniel Bryan have been on like Ring of Honor together. I just think that they could, he's a good worker. So as long as he doesn't break anybody else's neck, he'll be all right.
Oh, you son of a beast!
Zing!
Yeah, no, I love that pick, man. I like that you went down to the NXT roster, pulled somebody up that really shouldn't be on the NXT roster.
Right.
I think that was a steal, man. I think that was a really good pick. Where are we at? Dave.
My next pick, the beginning of the fourth round. I will skip the tag teams for now. I will go to my Divas champ, and I will go to a recently called NXT female star who's now on the main roster. I am going to go with Becky Lynch.
You would.
As my next pick.
Nicely done.
Yes.
Likes those redheads.
I do. I like him crazy.
Who doesn't like redheads?
So I'm going to take Becky Lynch.
Nice
Redheaded
pick.
and crazy.
She's great. I like her. Bushi, you are on the clock.
All right.
I like how Bush has got his stuff set up put to the side, so it looks like he's really studying something when he's reading it, and he's like,
Yes.
Yeah, I have another screen with the roster so I can keep track, and I'm also blind, so.
Yes.
I thought about this for 2 rounds here, and I'm sticking by it. I feel like it's an interesting one. I feel like the U.S. title is great right now where it is with John Cena, but that can't last forever. And Damien Sandow is my pick for the U.S. title holder.
Wow.
That's fantastic. That is a reach.
If I was Mel Kiper Jr., I would say that your pick is a reach.
That is a reach, but I like it.
But with
I
potential,
had a prediction to go in the 7th round.
big balls.
I love
big
that
cojones.
pick. I think that's great. Is it going to be Damien Sandow or Damien Mizdow? Or
I think they
Macho
killed
Man.
It's
him.
going to be Damien Sandow with a fire under his ass.
nice. That's dangerous. I like it. Dusty.
All right. I am going to also. What am I going to do? I guess I am going to take a bench player with my next pick.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, build the depth. Build the depth.
And I'm actually going to take Triple H.
Nice. Good call.
Wow.
Good call. I was wondering when somebody would get him.
I have my reasons, but I think another very versatile character who also happens to run the program right now. So how bad of a pick can it possibly be?
Good
I'm
pick.
I'm
you would
also
want to
gonna
come off the
bench.
bench and take the title immediately. I think that's
Yes. Jeff Jarrett style.
That's right.
Harmonious. Yeah.
I'm also going to build up my bench, and I'm going to go with Kevin Owens' main foil, Sami Zayn.
Nice. All right.
All right.
Huh.
He's
You got
not
more
from
NXT
me, but a lot of
wrestlers than-
Very NXT
Yeah, you have
draft board for Harmon.
an up and coming roster.
Building for the future.
Hey,
Who gets the 2 picks in a row this time?
Greg.
Oh.
Like it's always going to be Greg or Dave because they're the end.
Oh, shoot.
Where the butt ends. Of
Yeah,
the
because they have the
draft.
longest wait for picks.
Got it.
I suppressed my weight with beer.
I was selfishly hoping to get 2 picks in a row.
Yeah, like man, I didn't get 2 picks in a row once that draft. Ah.
Yeah.
Whose idea was it to go
Alright,
snake?
man.
How come it is so conventional?
Ooh, goodness. I'm
It's
gonna
funny
go back.
how the. Oh, sorry. go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. What's up?
I was just gonna say it's funny how the draft style can kind of dictate what happens. Like I wonder, like, would we pick in similar, if it were auction,
Yeah,
like but we'd have to put, that's a whole other thing. Anyway.
we'd be here 4 more hours.
Yeah.
Auction.
Which I'm okay with.
Yes.
All right, so
John won't spend any money until, I don't know, everybody else is down to $40, so.
yeah. Let's see. My U.S. champ is going to be Rusev Crush.
Good call. I was looking at him earlier on the list. I was wondering how long he'd hang out on there for. He's another guy who's just been kind of depressed lately. You know what I mean? He's been. I don't like the feud that's going on with him and Ziggler and Lana and what's her name? Stupid.
Yeah, no, I think that there's just a lot of cool things that you can do with Rusev. What's currently happening right now isn't one of them, but for his credit, man, like he's not doing a bad job. It's just a shitty storyline,
I agree. I would agree with that.
Greg.
I'm up.
You are up.
Alrighty, my Divas champion is going to be Paige.
This is my house! Because that's all I say in the ring!
Paige it is, alright. Let's see, I will go... Dave.
Yeah.
Defend your Becky Lynch.
She's hot.
Sold.
That's pretty much
Moving on.
She's the one I'm most attracted to of the current NXT crop of divas.
That's a sexual harassment.
It is.
Yeah.
Or it would be caught for sexual harassment. Absolutely. It's not even fair.
All right.
Yeah. I wish I could give it better. I'm usually better at
she's
giving.
I like the way she talks, even though.
And she's a good wrestler too. On top of that, she has good skills in the ring.
Yeah, she's great.
Yeah.
I like her. I like her a lot. Good pick. Greg, are you ready for your second or your first pick of the 5th round?
Never been more ready for anything.
Oh wow.
5th round, man.
Dang, man. I'll tell you what.
I am gonna break the ice on non-wrestlers.
Yeah. Here we go.
Snap
Here we
that.
go.
And I am going to pick the one behind the one.
Oh.
It's good, man.
I like it. Both Brock and Paul Heyman on the same round.
Wow.
I like it.
You can't have one without the other, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Peanut butter needs jelly.
That's right. That's great, man.
Depends on your style.
Somebody else could have foiled your plan
Right.
It's true.
and taken Heyman, but
And then I would have left.
yes, you would have put the table up,
Rage.
smashed my
I
money.
would have broken everything.
Good pick, man. Great pick. Oh, boy. Who do I go with? Let's see. I'm going to choose my Divas champ. And I think that's going to be... Oh, there's so many terrible wrestlers.
I thought you were about to say Bull Dempsey.
Bull Dempsey? That'd be ridiculous. And awesome. You know what? Since bringing people up from NXT is the new thing, I'm gonna go Bailey Butt. I'm gonna bring Bailey up. And she's gonna be my WWE Divas champ.
Nice pick.
Bailey.
Wow.
Good pick.
I know,
like it.
a little early. I think it's a reach, but gotta get it out of the way. Harmon.
I'm also going to pick my Divas champ now, and it's going to be Natalya.
Oh,
Nice.
good call.
That's
good
a good
call.
pick. That's a good pick.
I like it.
It's nice because that means she'd actually be wrestling again instead of whatever it is the hell they've been trying to get her to do for the last year.
Did you say Natalya or Rosa Mendez? I can't remember.
It was definitely Natty.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was about
Rosa
to.
Mendez is knocked up. Nobody wants
Has
her.
Rosa said who the father is of her baby?
He's wrestling for 2.
Oh, God.
I think it's Doc Hendricks.
Oh my gosh! Imagine.
What do you think about that?
It would come out in a weird yellow suit and no hair here,
in a cane.
In a cane.
A little weird.
Start
Dustin,
singing
you are
Backstreet.
up.
I am going to take The Undertaker.
Oh, you bastard!
Wow.
I was
That's
gonna
a
take
spoiling
her.
of my plan.
Ah.
Unbelievable.
Yes. For
Damn
overall
you.
strength of roster.
So Harmon's
So you
taking
only
all
good for
NXT,
1 year?
and Dustin's taking the Attitude Era.
I want Bret Hart next. Let's.
Hey, I gotta take Taker is there to be had.
Yeah, man.
He's what would he be for me?
Dude, can you imagine him versus Balor? Come on.
Yes.
Those entrances combined would be an hour, and the match would be 15 minutes. It'd be great.
Yes, with 4-hour
Yeah, 'cause-
pay-per-views now. That's what we need.
Because Balor would just run around until the Undertaker just fell over dead.
Yeah.
Undertaker is definitely in the Emmitt Smith on the Cardinals or stage of his career. Undertaker probably should have been done already, but I don't know.
No, I agree.
Jerry Rice and the Seahawks, it's just like, dude, don't.
I forgot that
Stop
happened.
bringing up bad memories.
Yes.
There's a couple faces on Raw that brawl with Brock Lesnar. There's a couple faces he made look like he was just polishing off some applesauce or something. It wasn't flattering.
Oh, no. Boosh, who do you got?
All right, so I am going to finish up the divas here with such a big presence in women's revolution. Charlotte is my second diva on the roster.
Very nice.
Good move.
Glad somebody take
Not
that
quite
horse
fantasy.
racing,
I almost went with her instead of Bailey, but I went with the
I
butt.
saw Bailey's name down there. I was like,
Yeah.
Is Charlotte 7 feet tall or 8 feet tall?
Yeah.
9.
She is shredded though. Oh my
I
god.
think he's 7 feet tall.
Yeah, I'd say 7 as well.
I think she needs to do
I
some
don't
more
really like
some more
Charlotte.
squats though, because that ass is flat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it really is. Those shorts don't help either,
What shorts? She's wearing shorts?
apparently. Dave Dyer, who you got? Who you got?
Due to the severe lack of decent tag teams, I'm going to pick my tag champs right now,
Yeah, so
I
be it.
believe. And I am going to go with the Usos.
Ooh,
I'm going to take the Usos, former tag team champs.
Yeah.
Solid group.
Haven't been around a while.
Haven't been around.
Yeah.
A little injured, a little banged up, but get back. They'll be
Comeback
doing
kids.
they'll be doing their crazy stunts
I love it.
that they usually do.
I like that pick.
Usos.
Let's see. Greg, defend Heyman. Seems like a no-brainer, but I want to hear you talk
Do
about
I
it.
have to? I had Brock Lesnar,
Right.
so I had to go Paul Heyman. So we've already discussed that. We've got the non-wrestler spots. Is there anybody that you get excited about hearing them talk more than Paul Heyman?
No.
I don't
Not
really
at all.
care about anybody else picking up a mic except for him right now.
Yeah.
And
I
so
agree.
I figured I had to get the first pick in the non-wrestler draft. And so that's why I went
Yeah.
with Paul Heyman.
Nicely done. Nicely done.
That's a solid pick.
Yeah.
He makes me feel like no one cares more about what's happening in the show than Paul Heyman, dude.
Right.
He is all in, and he's a great pick. He is a great fucking pick.
Yeah, like at first when I was kind of designing this thing, I was thinking that like non-wrestlers would be more like kickers in the NFL.
Yeah.
But but Heyman,
Is the Sebastian Janikowski. Okay.
Yeah.
nicely put, Harlan. I will say
Yeah, I
no
like
more. You have proven my point. Very good.
The drunken Polish strong-legged kicker.
Yeah. Dave Dyer. How you starting off round 6, buddy?
Round 6, I'm picking my second and final diva. Well, I might have
Doesn't
a
have
couple.
to be a final, but
It may not be my final, but my second diva is completely hormonally driven. I am going with Lana.
Oh, nice. Nicely done.
I'm
nicely
going
done.
Lana.
Spoiled my
I was
round.
crossing off Lana before you even said it.
Wouldn't Lana be a non-wrestler?
That's what I thought too, but she was listed on as a diva, so.
Wikipedia, folks. I have no idea. Bushi, what do you got? Good pick with Alana.
Yes. Oh yeah.
If that came,
Oh,
back
yeah.
to me,
I am
Photos.
going to
Outstanding.
right?
a bench spot
Okay.
with Chris Jericho.
Nice.
Good bench spot.
That's a great bench spot.
Because Jericho actually, does stretches of wrestling every year now, so he's actually still productive.
Great.
Takes some time off, but still productive.
Great pick.
Enhancement.
Yeah, absolutely.
Build your young stars.
Yeah.
I've never really understood why Jericho will go off TV for months and then work like random house shows, for like I wonder how that works for him. I've always wondered like he wouldn't do it if it wasn't in the making him money, but it seems a little silly. Or
Didn't
funny.
he say?
It's odd. It's
I
odd.
think I recall an interview where he says like he enjoys he enjoys live events as opposed to like doing television. Just the I think I could be bullshitting right now. So
just being a character. You can do whatever. You know,
right.
Like, all the shows we go to, you can yell at the crowd and whatever. Yeah,
you can go overtime and nobody cares. You're not restricted by TV time or.
Yeah, I'd buy that for sure. I didn't really think about that till now. Is it my pick?
It is. It is,
yes.
Justin.
I'm gonna pick one of these shitty fucking tag teams.
Yes.
And I'm going to pick. My heart is telling me Blake and Murphy, but my head is telling me
Said no one
the
ever.
Lucha Dragons.
There we go.
Dragons.
There we go. Very
Lucha
nice.
Dragons. I'm taking the Lucha Dragons for the kids, man. For the kids.
The kids.
Are you doing the pointing?
What? Lucha. I like them, man. They've got
a solid pick.
Going.
Go pick.
Yeah. Yes.
I like the Lucha Dragons.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't mind them at all. Harmon, what do you got? Oh, what do you got, Dusty?
No, I was just gonna say the tag team division is just the list just tells you where you're at, man. Back in the day, the tag teams were so much more serious. Like, I don't know what happened. It's very sad. Very sad.
Yeah, I agree.
Sorry.
Harmon.
We got Harmon. Is it Harmon?
Harmon, you're up.
That's me. I'm gonna stick with my NXT theme so far and go Hideo Itami.
Nice.
Great pick.
Nice pick.
What is he on your bench? Little bench?
Yep.
Good call. Good call.
Good for national appeal. Good for national appeal. International appeal.
Hideo Itami. Nicely done. All right. I am up next. I am going to fill out my other tag team spot, and I'm going to go a couple of guys who've been ready to come up to the big.
You son of a bitch.
I'm going to go Enzo and Cass.
Give me that.
Huh? Because they've been ready forever. They need to come up. Just think of how excited the WWE crowd is going to be.
Soft.
To see them. They're going to be like the New Age Outlaws. Their entrance is incredible. It's going to be wild on my roster. Greg, who do you have?
Well, you just stole my tag team champions.
Sorry about that.
You know what the other thing about the tag team division is to me, and a lot of matches, very quickly while I'm thinking of it, is back in the day, the WWE made everybody seem strong. Like, every tag team. Like, the Natural Disasters, they're strong. The Legion of Doom, strong. Nasty Boys, strong. And now, like, these tag teams, they're made to look like fools, some of them. And that's why, like, when you got a list like this, it's like, who cares who wins? Because they've already made us believe that all these guys are dubbers,
Yeah. No, that's a great point.
They're all very gimmicky. Lucha Dragons, Los Matadores, Ascension, all those guys, it's all like heavy gimmick, and nobody gets out of it. So.
Yeah.
And even guys like Blake and Murphy, who like are made to look like they're like, okay, like these guys are serious. Like, I saw them and I was like, all right, like, these guys look serious. But then I'm like, oh man, like this is like a little too much. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah. Well, another thing too is that I don't see any tag teams like coming up, like developing superstars as tag teams, and then one of them going on to bigger and better things now. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
They have tag teams that are just staying tag teams kind of forever. Like the Lucha Dragons probably aren't going to break up, and like as much as I love Kalisto, like he's not going to be like the next Rey Mysterio. I mean, unfortunately, I just don't think the guy's ever going to be like world champ,
Sure, sure.
He doesn't have the mic skills, he doesn't have the charisma.
Yeah, it's just
In-ring skills there.
Right. I mean,
I don't remember. I can't remember like everything very vividly. But the last good story of a tag team breakup was Goldust and Cody. You know, it was like a slow burn. And in the grandest scheme of things, I mean, it doesn't. I guess I don't know that anything is really gonna overtake like the Shawn Michaels, Marty Jannetty thing. I'm trying to think of some others that were, notable breakups, but they just aren't doing enough good storytelling with the tag division. But anyway.
Yeah, no, I hear. Greg, close out round 6.
All right. Just because, you get to a certain point and you realize that, holy crap, I haven't picked my third wide receiver yet.
Yeah.
Like, who's left? And so, just by that reason alone, my tag team champions are going to be the primetime players.
All right.
I don't hate the primetime players. I think they're pretty solid. I enjoy Titus O'Neil on the mic.
I do as well.
He's very stiff in the ring. They just used to be a lot more interesting, I feel like, when they were heels. That being said, I'm really pumping up this pick of mine. But
yeah,
yes,
you were really. I didn't even ask you, and you're defending it.
Primetime players.
All right.
Millions of dollars.
So we've already talked about like tag teams and stuff at length. Do you have another pick to start off 7, or do you need some time?
I do.
You already got
Yeah.
one? All right, go for it.
I'm going to fire it right off.
Okay.
This is going to be my second diva, and I just recently read by Paige, an interview with Paige, and she credited this match she had with Emma as being the start of the real start of the Divas Revolution.
Ooh.
All right.
Emma is going to be my other diva.
Oh, I thought you were going to need Mari.
She's going to be my next diva. I'm not even kidding. She really was.
Yeah, you love Emma. Harmon's a big mark for Emma.
Oh, she's hot. She's blonde. She's Australian.
I mean,
She steals stuff. No.
Bless my heart.
right. Oh, man.
Steal stuff.
She steals.
That was an
Steals my
accident,
heart.
Dustin.
Come on, Dustin.
I know. Sorry. It was
It's
right there.
Yeah.
Gotta get the easy ones.
I mean, it was just an iPad or something, too, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. It wasn't
It was
anything
just-
too major.
Yeah, it was just something that cost $400.
No, I think it was
those
an
things like
cover.
It was an iPhone.
Look, it was the Winona Ryder thing, like she just accidentally, something got in her purse and just.
That's how they do it down under. That you just take stuff.
You just take it.
Can I
Take
tell a
what's
very
yours.
short story?
It's ruthless
Can I tell-
aggression. Vince McMahon would have loved that.
You need to tell a short story, Dustin?
Yes, just because we're talking about stealing stuff, and I'll
Do
make
it.
it quick.
Do it.
One of Katie's friends was in Walmart one time and was trying out some makeup. Like, she just wanted to see what it felt like on her hand or something, or on her face. And she, opened it, and it all, kind of started to go wrong. Like, it was, spilling, and she was like, oh, man, fuck. And so she just, threw it in her purse and then, kind of forgot about it and walked out of Walmart. And they busted her for, she had to go to court and stuff. And I think it ended up costing her a couple $100. But she just couldn't put it down, I don't know. Anyway.
I couldn't put it down.
I would have thought you were going to start talking about your time with Virgil. I thought that's very cool.
Yes. No. Virgil's a star on Twitter now. Virgil's a friggin' star.
Virgil basically tried to steal your money.
Did anybody hear his Sam Roberts interview, Virgil?
Yes, I did. Not all of it, but I heard a lot of it, and I've followed him on Twitter ever since. He's out of his mind.
Yeah, he should be locked up.
He's crazy. He's crazy.
Oh, man.
The Verge.
All right. I'm going to pick my round 7 spot. I am going to pick a diva. I'm not quite sure why she's on the divas list, but she is there.
Stephanie McMahon.
Stephanie McMahon. I need a good power figure on my roster, somebody that can bend some rules. She's been well, I'm sorry, what, Dave?
She can bend something.
She can bend something. You are a class act.
What does that
I don't even know what that
It's not even a
means.
sex thing.
No.
I don't even know where
Sex stuff? What are you talking about?
I need another beer.
So, Stephanie McMahon on my roster. Unbelievable. Harmon, you are on the clock.
I guess it's time for me to pick my my tag team.
Here we go.
These guys have quickly become one of my favorites, and this is probably going to annoy John, but it's going to be the Hype Bros.
Wow, John totally pointed and called that.
Yeah, I had pegged. Hype Bros. I saw them this week, man. They looked great. They do look good. It doesn't really annoy me. I just don't like Mojo that much.
Hey, he's Rob Gronkowski's favorite guy.
The Mechanics.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna.
Great pick, dude.
So
I'm not gonna lie to you guys.
Zack Ryder off your list.
I have no idea who the Hype Bros are, and I mean that seriously.
It's Mojo Rowley and
Zack Ryder.
Zack Ryder.
Oh, Jesus.
And they're just hyped all the time, and it's
Is it good?
yeah.
I mean,
Their finisher's really good.
Is Ryder doing woo 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 and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dusty,
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Dusty, I don't know if you know this about Zack Ryder, but he created his own character, so kiss his ass forever.
Yeah, that's. I do like Zack Ryder, but I just I gotta look at these Hype Bros.
Zack Ryder has broken his back.
Oh,
and here he is, 3 weeks later,
taking
in action.
another power bomb.
Low ski from a Hoski.
Dustin, you are up.
Dustin, on the clock.
You're on the clock.
I'm going to take. This is really difficult for me.
Hornswoggle. You know you want to.
No. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take King Barrett with all.
Nice.
I don't really want to, but I think with the right. I think the poor guy has just. There's a wet blanket been thrown on him, and he was awesome at one point. I hate my lineup. This is like every year in fantasy football. I already know I'm fucking dead in this competition.
I love that pick, though, Dustin. I think with some good booking, that guy could be gold. Guy can talk.
Yeah.
Guy can wrestle. Guy's got a good look. Like I don't see the I don't know even what the word for it is. Like I don't see like the disapproval of the WWE for that guy. Like I just don't get why he's not at the top of the food chain. Don't understand it.
Yeah, it's a good value pick, Dustin, right there. That's probably
All right.
one of the better value picks so far, so don't feel bad.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's a great value pick. In round 7, absolutely.
Solid.
Boosh, you are on the clock.
All right, so I have yet to pick a tag team, and I looked at that list, all 7 rounds, and there was like nobody on this list that I wanted, because I hate the tag team division right now. But I've been thinking about it, and I found out who I want. And although there's not been a lot of playtime for them lately, and I'm not completely sold yet, I'm going with the Ascension.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
That's a bold pick.
Yes, it is. I'll tell you who I don't want is Los Matadores.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Anybody else on the list? But I do think I do like the Ascension, and there we go. Here I am.
All right. Good call.
You could have had Blake and Murphy.
I don't like Blake and Murphy.
Their entrance makes me sick.
Take them, Harmon.
I love their
Yeah.
trips me out, man.
It's true. I saw them. It's just holy shit. I'm gonna have a seizure or something when they
Yeah.
Murphy.
Wah, wah, wah,
Hey,
wah.
fuck
I
this.
just was watching an
They're
extra.
here.
Now I have epilepsy.
Dave Dyer on the clock.
So
Bring it home, boy.
So we're running out of tag teams, and at that point, good tag teams. So I have the Usos already,
Yeah.
and I'm making this pick just because I feel like the style of this team is like opposite the Usos, so it might actually make for some good like tag team matches.
Mm-hmm.
It's I don't know. I might sound crazy when I say this, but I'm going to go with the Vaudevillians.
I love the Vaudevillains. I think they're great.
With my next pick, with my second and final tag team for sure out of this draft.
Yeah. Out of this cesspool tag
Out of
team.
this cesspool.
I think those guys are great.
I like them.
I love the Vaudevillains.
I don't know how well they do on the main roster with their gimmick, but I
think they'd be fine.
I'm a fan of them.
Defend it right now. Defend it. Go.
Well, that's hard, seeing as how I said it might not work on the main roster.
I don't know, man. They're on your roster right now. What do you do with them?
Right. No, I just put them against the Usos. I have a series of matches for the belt, and just let it run and see what happens. See how the styles.
They are heels. I'm guessing.
Yeah, they'd have to be heel. I would think
Against
they'd have
the
to be the
Usos.
heels against the Usos. The Usos are they're too baby faces. They're too kid friendly.
Yeah.
To turn heel. I can't see them turning heel.
Yeah.
Unless Rikishi comes in and does something like hit somebody with a car.
Naomi's kind of.
Yeah, Naomi.
heel, though.
Naomi helps. She's kind of bitchy,
Yeah.
right? So she kind of helps. Yeah, maybe.
Just throwing that out there for maybe one of your later picks, maybe.
So just a clashing of styles, I think, would make it entertaining.
I mean, Rikishi, when he turned heel, he just hit somebody with his car. So
And he did it for the people.
That.
He did it for the Rock.
And he fell off like
He
a
did it
Hell
for
in a
people.
Cell one time. Remember when he fell off the Hell in a Cell, like into that flatbed truck
And he needed his
With
spleen
hay in it?
with hay in
And
it?
he
Yeah, I
needed
went
his
there
spleen
for that.
removed.
Right.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was insane. That was a crazy.
I
moment.
watched that at home.
Mm.
But so for my next pick.
Next
wait,
pick.
no, wait. Oh, did I?
You
Sorry.
just defended that quite
I
well.
defended
Go
that,
for it.
All right.
To
so
start off round 8.
Start the 8th round. I will pick my first non-wrestler, since only one's been taken so far, and I believe this will be the second best non-wrestler after Mr. Paul Heyman, and that would be Renee Young. I'm gonna go with Renee Young.
Good call. Yeah.
You son of a bitch.
Yep.
She's great.
She is great.
She's adorable.
Adorbs.
Adorable.
The TV love. So do I.
I think she's looking for the door. I think she's looking for bigger money, dude. She's gonna end up like with ESPN or somebody. She's out of here.
Probably will.
She's,
Not if she still keeps
Yeah.
getting that Johnny Moxley cock.
And there we go.
I don't remember anybody saying this is a PG show, so fuck you.
Nice. It's definitely not PG. Oh man.
well.
Actually, I think.
Back over to Bushi.
All right, doing double tag teams. I am taking my contenders as Blake and Murphy.
Fuck.
Blake and Murphy. All
That's
right.
what I wanted.
There we go.
I'll trade you
Oh, John.
Undertaker and the Lucha
What
Dragons.
happens when you run out of tag teams?
You don't take any more tag team. Make sure you get your tag teams in.
Well, that's gonna be bad.
That will
God
be bad.
damn it.
That's like
Are Fulton-
not having a kicker, and like all the kickers being gone.
I don't know who the other tag teams are.
Yeah, who's the?
There's
isn't there a
still 4
black
tag
guy?
teams left. 4 tag teams.
There's
to
4
go.
tag teams left, so if you don't have a tag team, you better get on it. Who was your last
I'm
pick?
getting.
I took Renee Young.
Oh, Renee Young, yeah.
Fuck. I need to get another tag team. Who is the black? There's a new tag team with a black guy and a white guy.
I think that's Jordan and Cable.
That sounds awesome.
Hey, Hulk Hogan, how's it going?
Jason Jordan and Chad Gable, those guys are badass. Yeah.
They're
Gable?
great. I'm taking them. Is it my pick?
Okay.
Who are
Is it
those
my
guys?
pick, seriously? I've seen them. I watched them like a week or two ago on. I like the white. Nothing against the black guy, but I like the white.
This show just plummeted. Wow. Our special guest, ladies and gentlemen, Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Blow his face
The KKK rally.
One time.
Great.
No,
This is gonna end up at like at my work somehow. So I don't think it's anything inflammatory.
No. I will say this, though. Gable is pretty awesome, man. That guy can talk. That guy can definitely wrestle. He was, on the Olympic team or something?
Yeah.
Something. No, I think he was. He was on the Olympic team.
Yeah.
He lost, in the second round or something. Like, he didn't, not Kurt Angle status or anything, but he's really good. He's good. I like him a lot.
Okay, I'm taking them.
And
for my
Jason
tag
Jordan,
team.
he's a big guy.
He's a big dude. Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take the only other tag team that I care about, the Mechanics.
Yeah, those guys are good.
I don't know who they are either.
Think of the Brain Busters, and you have the Mechanics.
The Brain Busters were cool.
Yeah. Basically, Harmon just drafted the Brain Busters.
Nice. Now I have a very clear picture of who they are.
Cool finisher.
Definitely a cool finisher.
What's the finish?
It's like a 3D.
Yeah.
It's like a cross between like a 3D and like a code breaker.
Yeah.
It's cool. That's all you need to know.
It basically breaks jaws. All right, I can't believe this guy fell this far.
Probably because he sucks.
He definitely does not suck. I'm gonna spoil someone's plans right now.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna go Luke Harper.
Wow.
Oh, that's a good value pick, I think.
Regulator. Need a list?
I don't.
Okay.
I know what I'm doing.
Oh, yeah, you do.
Ole.
Oh wow.
Ole.
Ah.
My second tag team
Somebody had to
is
go
going
there.
to be Los Matadors.
I have a Fernando figure if you want one.
Me
yes.
too.
Beat the poop on.
Does that come with Torito?
It comes with a cape
I don't like Torito. It gives me
and a hat
Oh,
and a jacket.
It comes with buckets and buckets of disappointment.
man. Do you have another pick ahead, or you?
I
you
am
wanna-
ready.
All right, go for it.
My first bench pick is going to be Sting.
Nice.
All right.
Tell me
Solid
you're
bench pick.
putting Bray Wyatt against Sting your first match.
Absolutely.
God, that's hot. That is super hot.
It's a hot take right
That's
there.
a hot take. God, your roster is looking dynamite. I haven't even thought about my next one. Please talk amongst yourselves. Or not. I will pick.
I mean, don't feel pressured here. I want you to think about this.
Your whole career is on the line here.
It really is, isn't it? God.
I think
There's still.
Heath Slater's on there.
Yeah, no, he is. Curtis Axel is also on there.
Axel Mania.
Yeah, could be. No, you know what, guys? I think I'm gonna go with. Oh, I just had somebody too. I'm gonna go with a guy by the name of Tyler Breeze, an up and comer.
Ever
heard of
that
him?
pick?
Ever heard of him?
God, my roster is just garbage. Like, it does not flow at all. But whatever.
I'm with you.
Let's see. Harmon, you are up.
I'm going to take a controversial character.
All right.
He's going to be The Miz.
Wow.
Nice.
I was really hoping nobody would draft him, but... Wow, Harmon. Really? You, of all people, are going to draft The Miz?
I know. I
That is
hate myself for it
insane.
too. But the guy's a heat machine.
I don't care. You're just wait till the end of the round. You're going to defend that. Dustin, you are up.
I am going to select.
If you need some time, Harmon can defend that right now. I'm just going to say.
That would be great. Go. I think that would be a great idea.
You want
Harmon,
me to
defend
The
that
Miz?
pick.
The guy is a former WWE champion. He main evented a WrestleMania. I mean,
Dave,
he
how do you
tells
feel
us this
about
all
that?
the time.
You mean the worst main event of WrestleMania history that I happen to be at WrestleMania 27?
That one.
I wouldn't know it. Yeah. It certainly
That
didn't
one.
fill me with rage. Like, just absolute rage that I spent $300 on a plane ticket to fly down to Georgia, watch that match at my first
defending here.
and still only WrestleMania, and want to put a bullet into my brain afterwards. But it's a good pick. I'm totally cool with that.
It's a good pick. It's cool. Oh, man.
Plus, I don't have a Jericho, so I now have Miz TV. So
There you go. All right.
I can buy that. I can buy that.
I guess.
I can buy that.
I guess.
We're drafting a roster for a show, right? That's pretty good. Yeah, I like that.
All right.
Yeah.
Good thing I got the Rock then, because the rest
Good
of my
thing,
roster's
That's
pretty
a great
bland.
pick. I got blindsided me. All right, Dustin, you ready?
Yep, I'm gonna take Eva Marie.
Wow.
All right.
Unbelievable. She has not gotten better, guys. I'm just gonna say that.
Still looks good.
She looks fine. She may have gotten a little bit better. I'll take that back, but not enough to be a wrestler. You know, like she's still terrible.
She's polarizing and entertainment, and I am happy to have her on here. She'll be a valet. She'll be a valet for somebody.
Yeah, exactly. Just be a valet and shut your mouth. Yeah. Boosh, what do you think?
All right, I feel like I'm going to get flack for this, but and I don't know if you want me to hear me
Probably.
out now or after, but I'm taking a non-wrestler.
Okay.
I'm taking the voice of Raw, Michael Cole.
Yeah. No, that's perfect.
Good idea.
I don't see anything. Dusty, good idea. I don't mind that as a non-wrestler. Sure.
Oh yeah, cupcakes. I forgot there were cupcakes over
Dave?
I'm gonna start building up my bench, my depth players, if you will, and he's been on here a while. I think he's certainly worth a pick now, down in the 10th or 9th round.
In the 9th round.
He's worth a shot in the 9th round. I'm gonna go with Ryback.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Ryback
call.
as a bench guy.
Good call.
I think certainly in the 9th round he's a.
That's a great value.
That's a good value pick.
In the 9th round, for sure.
Yeah, it's
I will.
definitely gonna hurt the rest of your roster. It's fine.
That's fine.
And then get a staph infection.
That's fine, and a big one.
Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe. Yeah, he'll snap all their necks.
And
have Daniel Bryan, who's never gonna wrestle,
Right. Yeah, he's just going to put Daniel Bryan out of his misery.
and Sami Zayn, and Hideo Itami.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
And from the first pick for the 10th round, somebody Greg just pointed out to me to make my whole roster look good. I need enhancement talents.
Oh my God.
And this guy will help. Tyson Kidd. After he returns from his in about 3 years from his injury,
If ever.
if ever. But since he's still on the list,
Yeah, great pick though.
I'll take Tyson Kidd.
Yeah, a healthy Tyson Kidd, dynamite. Great pick. Oh man. Over to Boosh.
Well, the pool's getting low, but I'm going with Stardust.
Oh! Come on! You guys are killing me. Guys are killing me.
Very happy.
Pick. God, he was one of my picks. Like I want to, it was like either Luke Harper or Stardust. I don't know. And then Tyler Breeze snuck his way in there. God, Stardust though.
I got Stephen Amell winning.
Well, probably.
Right.
Just because they do stupid celebrity bullshit like
Will
that.
he wear the Arrow outfit?
Probably. Like a modified version of it, I believe.
That would be awesome.
Dustin, back over to you.
I'm taking Ryback.
Nope, can't do it.
Can't.
Oh,
That's
darn it.
Already got taken.
No. All right. Hang on.
Really threw a wrench into your works there, didn't it?
We did, yes.
That's the worst. Nothing's worse than that. Like, you have a plan, you say a name, and then it's already gone. You're like, God damn it.
I guess I'm going to go over to the other side of the boat and take Nikki Bella.
Nikki Bella.
There we
All
go.
right.
Nice.
Yeah, they're both similar.
Nikki Bella. Boom.
Oh.
I think somebody took. I'm just trying to make sure that. Oh, actually, maybe I shouldn't say this. Did someone take Natalia?
Yes.
Yeah, Harmon did.
Harmon did.
Yeah, I'm just updating my roster here.
Harmon, you are up.
Cross off story.
I'm gonna pick a diva, who I think can have some good matches with Natalia. It's going to be Dana Brooke.
Okay. Not bad, not bad.
She's gotten better recently.
She definitely has. Ugly. I'll admit, she's gotten better. Oh man. Oh God.
Oh.
I almost just killed myself. Dana Brooke. All right, I'm gonna go. Well, I don't think End Zone Cast is gonna be anything without Carmella, so I'm gonna go Carmella.
Makes sense.
And you can't teach that.
You can't teach that. She's not terrible.
It's a good handcuff.
Yeah, yes, Harmon. That's what we call a handcuff. Good call. Greg, what do you got for us? Close out round 10.
To be honest with you, I'm feeling at a loss for the first time here, unless.
Yeah.
But he's on here in NXT. I know he wrestles on NXT. I need some technical wrestling.
Baron Corbin it is.
So I am going to welcome to my team Brian Kendrick.
Oh, okay.
The Brian
yeah, that's fine.
Kendrick. Very nice.
I like that.
I don't really think he's with the company anymore, but
He most certainly.
He's training Eva Marie.
He is.
Sorry. Jeez.
Did you? Okay, so you need some time. We can discuss
yeah,
somebody.
Yeah. I'm gonna need to.
Dustin, defend Nikki Bella.
She's also pretty good looking. She's all
right.
Coming up on the longest reigning WWE Diva champion of all time, and she can carry a feud with my other stable mate here, Eva Marie. So that is my choice for Nikki.
What a feud that would be.
But yeah, just already.
I hope they get a lot of mic work.
What?
I said I hope they get a lot of mic work.
Yes. Oh Jesus.
Greg, you ready?
I'm ready.
Kick off round 11.
All right. Round 11. My first pick is going to be
Oh, having second thoughts. I can tell. Ooh. I fear that you have somebody that you think that you need to pick right now because somebody else will get picked if you wait.
That's an issue. That's something that's I'm dealing with right now.
You're wondering if you can wait till the next round, if it can get all the way back to you before that person gets
You know
picked.
what? There's going to be a bunch of these jokers are going to be here next round.
Wow.
I have always liked this guy. I know a lot of people don't like this guy. He needs to keep his mouth shut off TV because I think he has some problems with that. But I think that if they pushed him correctly, I think that he could be something. And he's been around a while, so I'm going to go with Alex Riley.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
All right.
Nice, dude.
You said that I had no idea who you were talking about.
You're certainly right about the fact he needs to shut his mouth off camera.
Yes.
Yeah, what's he doing off camera? Is he talking some shit?
I just tweet sometime like an idiot. And
Really?
yeah.
About, like, against the company?
Nah, just I know when like AJ left, he tweeted some wise ass thing about AJ.
Well, Alex Riley, I think, thinks he's the next like John Cena. Isn't that the whole thing? Like he's going to be the. I mean, isn't that? I don't know.
Right.
Yeah, wrong.
Rage Riley.
Stop getting DUIs.
He is
Alex
a former
Riley thinks
linebacker
he's
for
great.
Boston College football, so you know that.
Well, there you go. That's why I picked him.
That's it, right there.
Riley was a linebacker for Boston College?
Yeah.
No shit. I did not know
Yeah,
that.
back during the time that Quentin Porter was playing, actually. He was
No way.
Yeah.
I'll have to scope that out. I did not know that.
Yep.
I will say very quickly that this is pretty cool, man, this whole situation here. I've never done like a Google Hangouts thing like this before. This is pimping. We could definitely, overtake like the wrestles or the chair shot reality guys. Like we could do that. We could do that.
Wow, I think you're calling people out live right now. It's good.
We're coming call out wrestling.
And I'll tell you another thing too. I want Holyfield. UUC, Atlantic City, War on the Shore.
Oh man.
Hey, we may be amateurs, but we've got numbers here, man.
Yeah, dude.
Let me tell you something right now.
Here we go.
The unemployment rate of the city of Pittsburgh far outweighs that of Augusta, Maine.
Yeah, fuck you, Shane Douglas.
That's right. Shane Douglas should know better.
All right, I'm going to make my pick, fellas. I'm going to go, this is my first, believe it or not, non-wrestler pick.
There we go.
William Regal.
Oh, damn it.
I think he is doing a fantastic job down at NXT. Good personality,
great
good
scout.
Authoritative
for new
figure.
talent.
Yeah. And, you know what? Not afraid to roll up the sleeves every once in a while and get back in that ring.
That's right.
Just saying. Look at that. Look at that, guys.
Yeah.
Huh?
I hear.
I've been besmirched by your pick.
Mm. All right.
Unbelievable.
Harmon, back over to you.
Unbelievable.
Now you got me thinking about a non-wrestler.
Oh, come on, just go with your gut. You already had a
Corey
plan.
Graves.
That's 101, man. You're a 3-time champ. Don't.
Corey Graves.
All right, Corey Graves, it is. I watched Corey Graves' stupid show the other day.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Culture Shock.
Culture Shock. Yeah, stupid show. It was like 3 minutes long. The opening credits came on. I went to the kitchen. I came back, and he's like, "Thanks for joining me, Culture Shock," and it was over. I was like, "What the hell was that?"
Well, shocks generally don't last.
No, they're quick. Yeah, that was. Yeah.
I like Corey Graves. Is that who just took Corey Graves?
Yeah, no, I like Corey Graves. I think he's all right.
I like him. Poor guy.
Poor guy.
Yeah,
I'm glad that they kept him on. You know what I mean? I can't remember what I watched. Like when he was gonna. Was he on the E60 thing? He was.
Yeah,
he was. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm happy they kept him, man. He looks like he's a fighter.
Mhm. Definitely. Who's this? Over to Dustin. It's on you.
Oh boy. Crap. I don't have a good system to remember who's been banked. So, shoot. I don't even know what I need either. I think I've got some bench spots.
Most likely.
With that.
Do you want me to read off? Are you writing down your roster? Do you want me to read your roster?
I am right. I do have my roster written down.
Okay.
I'm going to take. Has Adam Rose been taken?
He has not.
I'll take Adam Rose.
That's fantastic. He was
Absolutely.
a sleeper pick of mine.
Sleeper pick. Yes.
Dust, I have an updated roster here if you want to take a peek.
Cool. I'll magically appear right behind you in just a couple moments.
Viewers are like, "How did that happen?"
From across town.
Yeah.
Boosh, on you.
Well, if there's one thing I lack on my roster, it's a big man. He might be a vet, but I'm taking Mark Henry.
Wow.
That's solid. I like that.
Is he a heel or a face, or does anyone know?
He switches, by the way. He's like Big Show.
Depends who
You
you
don't really know.
Yeah.
He came out waving an American flag last night. I'm like, what is going on here?
Really?
I like Mark Henry when he's a bad guy, but he only stays a bad guy for like 3 weeks.
Yeah. Oh man. Over to Dave.
My second and final non-wrestler, I already have Renee Young.
Yep.
So I feel like I can pick this guy and hope that he doesn't have a heart attack and die on camera. So I'm going with Jerry, the King Lawler,
Nice.
with my second non-wrestler pick.
How many times does he say puppies to Renee Young on your show?
I can only hope infinite amount of times. I hope he says puppies every other word.
Yeah.
Because that's when he's at his best.
Yeah.
When he's just talking about women's jugs.
Women's jugs. Nice. Do you have another pick, or do you need some time? You want us to discuss?
Nope, I have another. Nope, but feel free.
No, go for it. Okay. Go for it.
My second pick for my bench, I need a foil for Becky Lynch. She doesn't speak much, but she's a solid wrestler, and she's been out for a while, but she's back now. And she is a relative of The Rock. I'm going with Tamina Snuka.
Snuka, yeah,
Yep.
wow. Good for you. Huh, interesting pick.
Yeah.
Interesting like garbage, because that's what it sounds like.
Yes.
Well, I mean, I think she could probably beat The Miz in a match. I mean, I feel
Probably.
pretty confident about that.
Yeah.
And probably in real life, too.
John could beat The Miz.
Yeah. Oh God.
I think any one of us with 6 beers in our system could probably beat
I
The
would
Miz.
smash the Miz. The Miz wouldn't even know what hit him. Choked out.
Really like a
Ronda
spider
Rousey.
monkey.
Ronda Rousey said she could beat Floyd Mayweather in a brawling fight.
I believe it.
Yes.
I believe it.
absolutely-
I kind of believe it too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's no way she couldn't.
Yeah. No rules. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if she got a hold of him, sure. I think Mayweather just dances around though and like runs away.
Yeah. That's what he
I
does.
like how last year Mayweather said, they were like, oh, what do you think about Ronda Rousey? And he's like, I don't even know who he is.
Yeah. Yeah, Ronda
Gets
came
me
back
every
though
time.
this year with that comment that she
Yeah.
made. That was pretty
The
brutal.
ESPYs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's like said I waited a year to say this or something. Good
Yeah.
for her. She's awesome. I'm behind her 1,000,000%.
Yeah, I didn't like her at first because like she was super brash and like I thought she was just all drama and just like talking smack to people that like really didn't deserve it. But she's kind of cooled off a lot, and
Yeah.
she's become more humble, which is kind of weird because she like hasn't lost, But
And
she,
knocks everybody out in 30 seconds.
yeah, or just like
She's
breaks
like
their arm.
I hope she does do something in WWE because she just is like the female. They can sell her as the female Brock Lesnar. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's gonna be if she's
Oh.
unbeatable in UFC, like that's what she'll be in WWE.
Have her
Yeah,
do
and I
Paul
think-
Heyman.
Yeah, and I think she'd make a ton more money in WWE too, because UFC, I mean, they don't get paid a ton to fight. I mean, I know that they get a lot in endorsements and stuff, but she's already made bank.
More money.
Yeah, she could stop fighting today and she'd just be fine.
Yeah.
It'd probably actually benefit her to stop soon before she does get beat and kind of lose that momentum. She
The
should.
problem
definitely-
is, like
What's that?
credible challengers. Just like her problem, I think would be credible challengers in WWE. Like, well, of course she's gonna smoke Nikki Bella. You know what I mean? Like, who would they build up to?
Yeah.
Who would they build up for her to actually fight and have it be like something like who's gonna knock off Brock Lesnar? Like,
Yeah, that's
only
definitely
a
kind of
few.
the problem that they're having with Lesnar right now too. Is like in a one-on-one fight, like who's gonna really take out Lesnar?
Bring back
Yeah.
Awesome Kong.
They need to do it in a mixed tag or something. That would be good.
yeah, that would be cool. I hope they do. That would be
Just
cool.
have her go straight up China. She can fight dudes. She could be the
Yeah.
Intercontinental Champ for all I care.
True.
Yeah,
Why not?
I want to
That's a
marry
good
her.
idea.
Yeah.
I want to read my wife.
Hey, it's working in Lucha Underground. Lucha Underground lets women fight men, and it works.
That's
Yeah, I watched. I can't pronounce her name. Ivelisse.
Yeah,
Whatever she was on
Evilise.
top of. Yeah, Ivelisse.
Yeah, she was on.
Event against Angelico. That was a friggin' great match, and it was well done.
Yeah.
They did a cool thing where it was like her only offense was reversing his moves. It was cool.
That's cool. I love it. Who's up? Boosh, back to you.
Oh snap! I'm finishing off my main roster with the most beautiful announcer in the world, and that's Eden Styles.
Mm.
Mm,
I was gonna pick her.
nice.
And I got a little
Wife
little
of Cody
handcuff-
Rhodes.
little handcuff the Stardust if I pick that. Who knows where that could end up because they're friggin' married.
Yeah,
You don't want to break up a
that'd be great, man. You could work that in a storyline. That'd be fantastic.
That's what I'm gonna do, John.
Are you? She's gonna pull him out of the Stardust character.
Or he's gonna pull her into it.
Oh my God! Can you imagine? I love that. I like that you went that way. Oh, fantastic. Dustin, what's up?
I think I have to take a non-wrestler, and that non-wrestler is going to be JBL.
Ah,
All right.
Does everybody have their non-wrestlers?
I have one left that I have to take.
I have, yes.
Oh, hail King Barrett. That's all I ever get out of JBL.
Oh, JBL.
Like, he has to say it every single
We call
time.
him Big Match John!
Big Red!
Big Red!
Big Red!
Ah, JBL.
I hope we can play that sound back just one more time. I think it would be good for JBL's career, because when I said JBL, no one said anything, and Greg just goes, ah. Which is appropriate. Which is appropriate, because I don't know, what the heck am I supposed to do? Take Booker? Did someone take Booker?
No, you're still out there.
Fuck. I'm going to stay stick with JBL. He's not so bad.
Sure. Sure.
This is what I started doing with my fantasy football team too. I take like some broke down piece of shit, like if he has both his legs, he'll be good.
Oh man, Harmon, you are up.
I need a big man.
Yes, you do.
I'm gonna take Kane.
All right.
All right.
Kane it is.
But I'm putting him back in a mask and he can't talk.
Nice. I like that.
Is he still wearing work pants?
No, he's wearing pleather.
Oh
Assless
man.
chaps. There's no more assless chaps this time.
Aren't all chaps
I don't even
assless?
know.
The same?
I don't even know. I don't even know what's going on here. All right, I'm up. I'm gonna go. Ugh. God, I hate this pick. What I'm about to do, I really do hate it. But it makes sense for my roster.
Go with your gut, not with your head.
Just because I could make something out of this. But I'm gonna go Eric Rowan.
Big Red.
Big Red. Just because I have Luke Harper already, and I mean I could put him out as a tag team at some point, but it's still taking up 2 of my roster spots to make that tag team. So. They could feud, they could do whatever. Fuck! I really don't like that pick, but I kind of had to do it. Eric Rowan.
Big Red.
Greg, you're up.
All right.
You're
I
up.
need a second non-wrestler. I need an announcer.
Tom Phillips. You're all over it.
And it's going to be Booker T.
Okay.
All right.
Booker T.
Booker T. I really hope he
Sucky, ducky, quack, quack.
I really hope he makes a Owen Hart joke again.
That's all I want him to do. That's why I've brought him in.
I missed writing. Harmon, who did you
Bonus
have?
points for not being able to understand anything he says.
Right. Who's Harmon, what was your pick? Oh, Kane. That's right.
The definition of a wild card, Greg.
Booker T and the Kane have been taken.
Oh, yeah. Remember when Booker T and Kane were a tag team?
Yes.
That was incredible.
Was
Nope.
No, it was not incredible at all.
Do you know? I'm not sure you know what incredible means.
I remember when Goldust and Booker T were a tag team as well.
They were pretty funny though.
They were. Then Goldust electrocuted himself.
Yeah, that was weird.
That was weird.
Do you want to discuss something first, or do you got somebody?
Do you want to have somebody discuss, or do you want?
Yeah, we haven't done one in a while. Let's go.
John, why'd you take Eric Rowe?
Well, I kind of just because I have Luke Harper. Oh God, Harmon, explain Kane. That rhymed.
Kane, I think he can be that veteran presence in the locker room.
Nice.
He's been around
Real
forever.
gym rat.
Yeah, he's he's a big guy. He's still in pretty good shape. Whatever.
I love that explanation. Yeah, whatever. No,
it's funny how it's funny how the value of these guys changes when they're on your team, like your own team. Like
yeah, you're like Kane's not bad.
I like him now. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Was that enough time, Greg?
Yeah, I got it.
All right.
He's gonna go with.
Greg, what do you?
He's throwing it down. He's throwing it down.
I need a. I've taken some out there picks. This guy's not a favorite of everybody, but he's established. So I'm going Big Show.
Okay.
I'm going Big Show.
Yep.
The Big Show.
Oh, did we lose them?
What?
Just frozen. You guys there?
Bueller?
Harmon, you there?
I'm here.
Okay. Oh, there they are. That was weird.
Hey.
Can you guys hear us?
Yeah, we can. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Faux show.
This is random, but I guess 3 people tried to rob the Travel Lodge next to Denny's on Brighton Ave today.
Wow.
What fucking dummies? Does anyone even stay there? Like, is there any money at the Travel Lodge?
I have
got $5.
I have stayed there one night long ago, like a long time ago. But
Was there
How'd
a
it go?
hooker sleeping next to you?
there might have been some weird activity that I don't want to get into involving a hitchhiker.
Ugh.
And
Did you go by like the hour rate?
I did. There was a hitchhiker and some rock candy. And
I bet.
it was bad.
I bet.
First he offered me friendship, then he offered me rock candy.
I have to drive by that corner every
really
day.
taking a turn right now.
I drive by
Wow.
those panhandlers every day, and honestly, I drive to the top of that hill, and I'm like, is this the day somebody tries to get in the car with me?
Dustin,
Isn't that a thing now?
I have a short story since we're talking about panhandlers. I was in Augusta today. I was by Walmart. There was a panhandler with an umbrella as it was raining out,
I
and
admire the effort.
holding a small child.
Oh.
And I wanted to go 2 ways with this. Either, I mean, if he really is down on his luck, then you just feel like shit. And you want to do like whatever you possibly can for these guys.
Absolutely.
But if he's like a lot of panhandlers and he's not that poor,
Then he's a dick.
I hope he gets every disease possible.
I agree with you.
Because
that's terrible.
You guys should just do what I do. You go to the bank, you get $5 in pennies in rolls, and roll the roll at them as you drive by.
There we go.
I mean, they got to work to pick it up, you know.
Yeah.
Makes you
That's
think
true.
about it for a second.
When we were on,
I'm the only one that does this. Come on.
It'd be better if you didn't throw it at them, if you threw it against the floor.
Like
Yeah,
right
against
at
the
their
ground.
feet, and it spills all over the place. And if they really need it, they'll pick it up. But if
Once
they
it hits the curb, that thing's all over the place. It's under tires. It's all over the place.
and with it raining, like being wet, and you have the small child, like you have to drop.
There's
the
no
small
way.
child
There's
on
no
the
way you're picking up a wet penny off the pavement. I'll tell you right now. My fingers don't work like that.
If they really need it, they'll pick it up. That's
No, it's actually if you think about it, it's really a hell of an idea. Like that might be.
This
One of
is
the best
going
ideas.
nowhere.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
This has gone off the rails.
I want to put a stop to this right now,
All right.
and I'm going to make my pick. I'm going to believe.
What a shitty pick.
What? That's a great pick. Call me out. I will defend that at the end of the
That
round.
is the Miz of the
No way.
of the 15th round.
I'm going to defend the shit out of that at the end of this round. Call me on it.
He wears white tights.
I love it.
He wears
really
white
bad.
tights.
How has he not shit his pants yet? Like in those white tights? This is ridiculous. Anyway, Harmon, you are up.
I hope he does. Shit.
I'm gonna pick my my last non-wrestler, I guess. I'm gonna go with 3.5 feet of JoJo.
Nice. She's gorgeous.
She is.
I like her. I like her a
Really
lot.
3.5 feet tall, I think.
Yeah, she's great. Well, Dustin, over to you.
Fandango.
Oh,
There we
Fandango.
Gotta go with the homeboy.
We love Fandango.
He doesn't suck. He just hasn't been
No.
put in a good place to do anything.
Yeah, no, I think he's great. Dusty, have you seen Swerve yet with him
What?
on it? Have you
No,
seen
I haven't.
Swerve?
Great. I haven't. I need.
Oh,
Something happened
yeah,
with my
it's funny.
WWE network. I gotta get it sorted out before SummerSlam. And I need to find out if Ray Ruby said anything about having the. All you guys are invited to SummerSlam over my place. You know that, right?
Yes, in your garage next to the tape roll.
The tape
Yeah.
roll is what brings the place together.
I just wanted to make sure everyone was coming. So that's.
Do I have to bring my own chair?
When is SummerSlam? Is
I'm
that
coming.
is
on
that this?
We're gonna put this thing on an 8-foot screen. It's gonna be big pimpin'. It's gonna be.
Wow.
I can't wait for that.
I can't wait.
I need to just make sure. I just need to make sure Ray Ruby's
Three-team
thing has a.
Divas match on an 8-foot screen.
Yes.
Bring some white
yes,
tights.
Yes.
Because of ejaculation.
Yeah, no, I got it. Okay. Yeah. Boosh, over to you.
All right. I am taking the other half of a tag team. I'm going with Gold Dust.
Nice. Okay.
Yes, that's what I want.
Boosh, you got a swell looking roster, my man. Things are really like together. That Stardust, Goldust, Eden Styles thing. Man, you're really thinking on your toes over there.
Because,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, did you need something?
No.
All right. Dave.
I know this is technically cheating, but he's on the roster.
Sure.
So and when he was wrestling, he had a pretty solid career, especially as a tag team guy. I'm going with Christian.
Yeah, sure. Guy can do it all.
He's on the roster, so.
Yeah, he's there. He counts. He's good at the on the panel too, little pre-show panel.
If nothing else, he can at least be on the panel.
Yeah. He can be on the
with
panel.
Renee Young.
He can hold his wrist, on the panel.
He can. He absolutely can.
While you pick your next pick, I am going to defend my Bo Dallas.
Yes.
Here's what I would do with Bo Dallas. First of all, Bo Dallas has a ton of charisma. He's getting chunky, and he's kind of terrible in the ring. But Bo Dallas just oozes the charisma. I would put him immediately in a feud with Tyler Breeze, who's on my roster. And then I would somehow work him into the Wyatts with Rowan and Harper. I know Greg has Bray, so it would be a little lackluster without their leader, but they could still cause some damage. They could recruit Bo, try and break him a little bit. I don't know. I think it's a...
Why don't you think the WWE is doing this? Is it not the most straightforward, easy thing to do? Is just expand the Wyatt family? It doesn't mean as much when it's just fucking Bray Wyatt and Luke Harper, man. Bring some people in there. That's what makes the storyline. Then you can have.
It needs to be a serious faction.
Yes,
and that's what Bray's character is. Bray's character was a preacher, was a guy who was turning people's minds. That's they're not doing that right now. They're making him just like the Undertaker and scary and evil.
It's so silly. They're not using a tool that they have that's so good on its own in Wyatt to elevate and correct some of the problems they've made with their other guys. You could dress up almost anybody and put them in the Wyatt family, and it would be better than what some of these middle guys are doing right now. Then they can come out of the Wyatt family and have a face run. It's just I don't understand why they're not doing it. They've had years to do it.
No, I'm with you, Dusty. I totally agree. It's really frustrating too when they hint at things, or like this last one where Adam Rose was really hinting at a Leo Kruger turn and tweeting, ta-ta and all that stuff, and there's all the buzz around him joining the Wyatts, and then just nothing. It's that sucks. That's just, insult to injury, where it's just come on, this is what we want, and then you're teasing it, and you're just fucking with us. Now you're just saying that he's going to go tag with Brad Maddox on dark matches. That sucks.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Because I think if they had gone with the original kind of rumored plan of even if it was Sting, even if it was Sting and Ambrose and Reigns against the Wyatt family, and I know that one of them got hurt, or Rowan got hurt, but it would just be cool, if the way that the faces lose is with a Adam Rose or Leo Kruger running, or Kruger could make himself a star in the Wyatt family with the right diving board. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And
it sucks. It sucks, and especially after the E60 thing. How do you not capitalize on that? How do you not, They can work surprises with the guys they already have. I don't know why they don't.
Yeah, that was definitely a huge ball that was dropped after the E60 thing. That's what that was made for. That was perfect. That gave an unknown guy or a mid-card guy, total exposure into like his real life and really made you feel for the guy. Like immediately after that, I mean, like I was a huge fan of Leo Kruger from the start, but getting to know Ray Lapon, I was like, oh my God, this guy is just like such a humble dude, and he's got this awesome like kind of sad like family life. Like this is incredible. Like I want to root for this guy, and then they just keep week after week turning out Adam Rose and just making him do garbage things like making out with Rosa Mendez. It's like I want to root for this guy so bad, but I can't root for this gimmick at all, and I can't root for like the booking behind it. It's just.
Well, I think they need some lightning in that group too. I mean, all three of the guys in the Wyatt family are on the larger side. You know what I mean? Like it would hurt to have a smaller guy. They just, the faction thing. They've gone away with it for so long, and they need to have some factions. That is what made it cool.
Yeah.
You didn't know what any one of them was going to do.
Yeah, I agree. Where were we at? Who you got? Back to you, right?
My second pick.
Second pick in a row.
To start the 15th round.
This is your second to last pick?
This would be my third to last pick.
There, you sure?
Yep.
Okay.
Sorry.
Now you're missing somebody.
Yep.
No, I still have 3 spots.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Bring it.
I need a jobber, but a credible jobber.
Okay.
And this guy always, regardless of how many matches he loses, finds his way in a title match, either for like the U.S. or Intercontinental, somehow. With why? Because fuck you. That's why.
Okay.
Like that's pretty much like. I'm going with R-Truth.
R-Truth.
R-Truth always seemingly finds his way into some form of title match somewhere.
Yeah. He is wrestling on Superstars main event, and then he is on the pre-show for a pay-per-view.
Right.
No reason at all.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because he's token.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boosh, over to you. Who do you got?
Let's see here.
That's a fine-looking T-shirt, my man.
Thank you. It's nice.
It's nice.
It's nice.
Very nice.
Well, in order to have a diva division, you need more than 2 divas, right? So I am taking Brie Bella on my bench.
Brie mode.
Come on, Nikki!
I like Brie mode.
I like Brie mode too.
Come on, Nikki.
Oh my
I'm
God,
waiting,
fellas, we're down the home stretch here. We gotta get through this. Justin, who do you have?
I think that I'm just benching it at this point. Can anyone confirm that?
Yeah, you're on the bench.
I'm just all bench now. All right, so.
Excuse me. Sorry, guys. We'll edit that in post.
Yeah.
No, we won't.
I would have already clicked the auto draft button at this point.
You get blue pants. That's your next.
That'd be a fantastic pick.
For $1. Let's see here. Who is it gonna be? Holy shit. The empty carcass of Jack Swagger is very tempting.
The soulless wrestler that is.
I think he forgot somebody.
Curtis Axel. Who do I do?
Test these picks out, guys, right?
Gold Dust. I can't believe Gold Dust is on here. Jesus, guys, this is tough. I've really
He's done.
Oh, he's selected. Okay. So I got to take an NXT guy. Are there anybody breathing on the NXT roster here?
You know Baron Corbin's your guy. You love Baron Corbin.
I'm gonna take. Oh, this is just really terrible. Not terrible, awful. Do I have a non-wrestler I can take? I think I do.
Tom Phillips.
I'll take Tom Phillips.
Oh wow!
Tom Phillips.
I like Tom Phillips. I don't know why
Yeah, that's definitely an auto draft pick.
Yes.
Oh.
I don't have an announcer, do I? have JBL and Tom Phillips. Hey, I got an announcing crew here.
There you go. That'd be all right.
It's like It's like drafting a punter or a long snapper in late rounds.
Better than
I love it.
my announce team,
it.
which is Booker T by himself.
God knows we don't want him. God knows we don't want him on commentary by himself.
Harmon, over to you. What do you think?
I am going to go with a guy who loses all the time on NXT,
Okay.
but he's coming out with a new character, I think, this week. The Perfect 10, Ty Dillinger.
Oh, yeah. He's a good worker, man. I like him.
I need to get my NXT on. I know a little bit. I know enough to be in the conversation, but there are some guys I just haven't seen, and he's one of them. So I hate that I can't even be intelligent about it.
Oh, man, what do I need? I still need a non-wrestler. What the hell am I doing with my life?
We can't have Tom Phillips because Tom Phillips is gone.
Phillips is gone. I don't know anybody else.
Is Zeb Coulter still an active person? Is he like?
Yeah, he's on here. I'm kind of eyeballing him here.
He's filling the carcass of Jack.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Literally.
I don't know if Rich Prince.
He's cut him open like a tauntaun and is sleeping.
Yeah, I don't know who to go with here. I don't know if I should. Man, there's still some names on the non-wrestler list here. I don't know who to go with. It's a toss-up between Lillian Garcia, Zeb Coulter, or Byron Saxton.
If you get Lillian, you at least get a really great national anthem.
I get a national anthem. I get an okay announcer. She's gonna fuck up someone's name every once in a while.
Right.
But she also adds a little bit of Spanish to the.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lillian Garcia has like 3,000 career hits, dude. She's definitely in. She's. Solid.
Yeah. I think I'll go with her. I mean, unless I want to go David Atunga to handle my, my legal fees.
Your coffee.
No, let's go Lillian Garcia. She's.
Otunga will drink all your coffee.
Yeah.
What's his deal with coffee?
He carries around coffee like backstage. That's all he does. He offers legal advice and drinks coffee. That's his
deal.
It's still shtick.
No shit.
I'd love to know what David Otunga gets paid.
Being married to what's her face there?
Jennifer Hudson.
Yeah, Jennifer Hudson.
It's a good gig.
The dream girls.
Big boobs Hudson.
The dream girl that didn't do anything after that.
I said it.
Otunga's living the dream, man. He's probably got it pretty good, I bet.
Oh yeah.
I'm ready.
He could definitely kill me. He's huge.
Yeah.
So he's one well-built human being.
Skips leg day though.
He does skip leg. Well, a lot of them do.
Yeah. What's up, Greg? Who you got?
I'm gonna go Rhino. Rhino, my next pick.
All right. Seasoned vet.
Gore! You can even have Heyman just yell that randomly as he does the gore.
Yeah, he's a former Heyman guy.
Yep.
That would be
like
fantastic.
Rhino.
They could. My God, there could be a faction there. Rhino and Brock Lesnar and Heyman and
who else?
Ronda Rousey.
And Los Matadors.
Yeah. El Torito.
Oh wow.
All
right.
Alex
Well.
Riley, you could put him with Paul Heyman.
Oh god, that would be a nightmare. So much rage.
First pick of the next to last round.
Next to last round.
That's good. My time and all my batteries are running out. So
I got a little crush here. I'm gonna go Alexa Bliss.
Alexa Bliss.
Nice.
She is adorable.
I'm trying to think of a joke for the Los Matadores that they're the 3 in something. I just can't finish the joke.
Oh boy.
So yeah, I guess there's 17. I
just got 2 bench guys left. Goodness gracious. Is it bad that I don't like anybody else on the main roster right now? I just don't even want them.
We haven't entirely picked
I
who
can see
is
somebody
left.
on NXT roster that I'm surprised you haven't picked yet. So
Yeah, no, I'm gonna pick him right now. Solomon Crow.
Damn it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Solomon Crow.
Who's left on the main roster?
I like that guy a lot.
Who's left on the WWE active or the WWE main roster? Can somebody
Curtis
tell me?
Axel,
Go to this room.
Curtis Axel.
Hornswoggle,
Fuck.
Jack Swagger,
Technically,
Oh god.
Slater.
can I pick someone that's not on there, but I know is an active wrestler?
Who? Come on. Really?
I don't want to say it because you're gonna pick
Yeah. Say it, and we'll see if it's legal.
Apollo Crews.
The only thing is that he hasn't
Wrestled on TV.
Hasn't wrestled on TV, and when I pulled this roster, when I pulled this list, he was still Uha Nation, yet to make TV debut or whatever.
Gotcha.
So I was and Harmon mentioned it too. He was like, "Hey, what about Uha Nation?" I was like, "The guy doesn't even have a name yet, and he hasn't been on TV, so I was just kind of eh." And he was on the list that was kind of NXT, in developmental, but hasn't debuted yet. So I was like, I kind of left a lot of those guys off. Just Brad Maddox was another guy that was he only does dark matches. It's I didn't know. I mean, I feel no because
no, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I think it's probably fair to stick with it.
Yeah.
On the paper.
All right, Harmon, which NXT person are you going with next?
Uha Nation.
I'm surprised that we haven't thought of a WWE main roster guy that's not on the list. The list off Wikipedia is good. I'm surprised that there isn't somebody we haven't It's hard to think. It's hard to get everybody.
I'm gonna go with Byron Saxton to go with Corey Graves on my announced team.
That's
There
a good
you go.
announced team.
That is good.
All right, good call, Byron Saxton. Dustin Son.
Is this my second to last or my last pick?
This is your second to last.
I will take the three-man band, friggin' Heath Slater. Come on down. We'll repackage you in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I like it. He's really funny with Fandango on Swerved.
Good.
hilarious.
I think he's got some. I think he's got some charisma. I just think he's in a dead zone. It's just impossible to think about these guys as something else. You know what I mean? When I take, I'm not psyched about my Heath Slater pick, but
Right.
at least he can, wrestle. He's a decent wrestler.
Yeah. Bushi.
I like what Dave said about having to have a good jobber on your team, so I'm taking it Curtis Axel, Axelmania.
All
There you
right.
go.
Curtis Axel. Fantastic. Dave Dyer.
All right. We're obviously getting down to the real nitty-gritty here. I will pick one more diva, since to make it a actual division, as was mentioned earlier. I'm going to go with Naomi.
Naomi. All
I'm
right.
going to go Naomi.
Yep.
And
Step right in with
I have the
Usos.
Usos, so
Yeah, that
that
could
actually
work.
works out
Yeah, you do a lot of stuff
very
with that.
well.
A lot of sex stuff.
Sexy time.
Yeah.
And
And to start off the last round, this is the last round, guys.
my first pick for the 17th and final round
This is your last pick ever.
is my last pick of the 2015
What do they
WWE
call this in the NFL?
mock draft. It would be Mr. Irrelevant, which
You will have.
Greg will have.
You will have Mr.
We'll have Mr. Irrelevant, or
Okay.
Mr. Relevant, depending on who it is. I'm going to go with the soulless one, Jack Swagger.
Jack Swagger. I like Swagger, so
I do too.
fuck all you guys.
I like
The
Except for Greg.
ghost of Jack Swagger. He's like an expiring contract in an NBA. They just trade his rights around.
I don't know.
Been seen.
He could at least wrestle on main event for me, and,
Rosters.
with our truth.
Main roster's tapped.
Yeah. Except
The expiring
There's
contract.
one left.
There's one left.
Nobody wants that.
He does count.
Boosh,
Nobody
who do you
wants that.
have? Final pick. Make it good.
Oh man, it's kind of hard with what we got here.
Yeah.
But I also think that you do need more than 2 tag teams, so I'm going to take Jordan and Gable.
Nope,
They're
already
already
taken.
gone.
Already gone.
There's only one tag team left.
Then I'm taking Fulton and Duncan.
There you go.
Dude, those guys are monsters. I don't know if you guys have ever seen them wrestle, but they are huge dudes. No? Nobody?
Huge-
Just crickets?
huge-
All right.
Suits are good.
Oh, I haven't seen them.
Yeah, they're big dudes.
They're huge. Huge!
Who's up, Dustin?
Dustin is up. Final pick.
With my Mr. Irrelevant pick of this draft, I'm going to consult my phone.
Phoning a friend.
I'm going to phone a friend to take... Was Naomi taken?
Yeah.
Reagan.
Blue Pants is still available, though.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
I don't know who Blue Pants is either.
Just take Blue Pants and trust me. You'll thank me later.
Goddamn. So the tag teams are closed, right?
The tag teams are officially closed.
Yeah.
Has anyone seriously taken Baron Corbin?
Nope.
No, he's still out there.
I'm going to take Baron Corbin.
All right.
The crowd goes wild.
Are we back from commercial break?
We missed it.
It's like
Harmon, over to you.
Just looking at
I'm torn on my last pick here. I'm going to pick...
Layford.
You don't want to know. He's like... I heard he's like doing like a manager gimmick now on the house shows, and he's actually got like what's his name? Sawyer, I guess. No, Dawkins. He was doing a thing with Dawkins. We're trying to give him a new gimmick or something on NXT.
Who's Marcus Louis?
Marcus Louis looks like he looks like a young, smaller Kane. He's completely insane.
Oh boy.
Shaved head, like no eyebrows, like crooked teeth.
Oh, I did see that guy.
I'm gonna go with Alicia Fox.
Good call. Good call. I like her. Seasoned vet. I will go Blue Pants.
Blue Pants for Mr. Irrelevant.
Oh, Blue Pants!
All right, Greg.
Final
pick.
Amazing draft.
The
Make it
irrelevant
good.
one.
Make it real good. Really draw it out too. Like give it a good.
I like this guy.
All right.
It's a value.
I was actually surprised he's here right now.
Uh-oh.
He's a good big man.
God, you have me.
He could be entertaining. He has a lot of potential. So I'm gonna go Bull Dempsey.
Bull Dempsey.
All right.
Yeah. Perfect. I like that.
Good way to end out the draft.
Good way. Bull Dempsey. I don't get what they're doing with him right now. Like
Bull fit?
Yeah. Bull fit. That's a bull fit.
I'm gonna drop that anyway once he gets on the roster.
Yeah. So that's it. That's the draft. Let's give ourselves a round of applause.
Yay, we did it.
That's the draft, guys. We made it through.
Well done. Well done.
So, do you guys want to go through and discuss your best pick, and then we'll call it a day? Best pick, or most intriguing pick.
How about best pick and one that we wish we had back?
Sounds good.
Okay.
You sound like you already have one in your head.
Best pick was my first pick, really, The Rock. I was certainly happy to have him. And anytime The Rock's on any show, it's must-see TV. So
blew me away.
Yeah, so I'm definitely happy The Rock was available. Least favorite pick of my draft was probably the Vaudevillians. Just was.
You say it funny.
Yeah.
You say Villians.
Villians. I don't know. Vaudevillians. I don't know.
You pronounce it funny.
Canadian.
You're Canadian.
But I'm not Canadian at all. No, but it was just lack
of... Say villain.
Villain.
Say Vaudevillain.
Cool whip.
Cool whip.
But
no, a little less H.
Cool. But no, just lack of good tag teams really kind of hurt us. I think the whole draft early on, we kind of had to bounce on that train pretty quick, and I would have definitely grabbed better singles wrestler. Earlier, but that would be for sure.
Cool. Boosh, what do you think?
Let's see. I think my I think one of my better picks was on my bench, and that was Stardust at that late of a round.
Yeah, great value.
And worst pick, I'm not quite sure. Damien Sandow was a great pick for U.S. champ, but I still stand behind it.
Yeah, sounds good.
Solid.
I like it.
Conviction.
He could be a good champ, man. I liked when they were pushing him, and then it just abruptly came to a halt. I didn't like that part of it, but I thought he could be like a really good. It's kind of like he's like a throwback heel. You know, he reminds me of like $1 Million Man or like, you know, or like obviously like Genius. I mean, he kind of played off that that gimmick, but I always kind of related him to Ted DiBiase. Just he's just good on the mic and like he's a good worker, not like overpowering, but good like technical guy. I don't know. I like him, man. I think that was a great pick. That was really good. So.
Thank you.
Dustin, what do you think?
I'm happy to have my best pick. I guess would probably be Cesaro, but I don't know. Finn Balor's pretty sweet at number 3.
Yeah, I agree, man. Your first like 3 picks are just nothing but solid gold. Like they could just if you had just
might be the best first 3-round picks.
I'm sorry, what?
Well,
first 3 round.
Your first 3
round
picks.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. The rest of my roster sucks. I think the thing we
you did get a little attitude era driven.
Yeah, a little
in
heavy
the 4th
there.
or 5th round.
Yes, I know. I wanted to get some like some
the glory days came back.
Yeah, I think one of the things that's actually hurting the WWE, and I didn't ever think it would, is ability to create new great gimmicks. Like they had such a long time with so many good like creative ideas that it's just so hard. It's like making new hit songs on the radio. Like I've always thought that at some point, like the songs that come out on the radio are like they can't possibly be hits because at some point they're gonna have said everything there is to say. And so I feel that way sometimes about these guys, like kind of undefined, gimmicks. Like Neville and stuff. I mean, he's a hell of a wrestler, but like, what is his gimmick? What is Roman Reigns' gimmick? I mean, it's a personal feeling, but
no, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I get
when
it.
You said DiBiase, DiBiase was he was one thing and he was good at it. Like IRS was one thing and he was good at it. I don't know. I feel like those guys today, it's not like that, but.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I'm picking up what you
I know.
Harmon, what do you think, buddy?
I liked my Hideo Itami pick because I would love to see a Hideo Itami Daniel Bryan match.
Yeah,
I as well would.
Yeah, you definitely have some guys that could put on some pretty ferocious matches. I mean, Hideo Itami, Sami Zayn, Samoa Joe, Daniel Bryan, KO. I mean, those guys right there. That's the bulk of your roster. That's like the main event of your roster. That's incredible, man. That's gonna be like hour-long matches like on Raw, like every night. That's gonna be awesome.
I can fill a 3-hour card. Can you?
Yes.
No,
Yeah, no, those are great picks. I mean, those are arguably 1, 2, and 3, like the best 3 guys in the NXT is pushed out. So.
I think my tag team division is the strong point of my roster, with Enzo and Cass and New Day, and then whatever I do with Harper and Rowan. Like I said, they're singles guys on my roster, but they could team up at one point. The downfall is that it took up 2 spots on my roster to get them, and I could team them together, but it takes up 2 spots.
You got flexibility. Yeah, you got a lot of flexibility with those guys.
Yeah, and then, maybe even like do something with Dallas and Breeze. I have no idea, but I think the tag division is a strong suit for me. Obviously Cena, and I don't know, like my main event kind of bores me a little bit. Like Cena Ambrose, probably going to be a good match, but it's not going to be as good as say Owens versus Daniel Bryan. Like that's a crazy intriguing match. on Harmon's roster, and I kind of don't have that on mine. So I wish I had some more of those quote unquote like indie wrestlers that are so hot right now, but I kind of don't. I don't know. My worst pick. Eric Rowan. I didn't like that I had to team him.
Big Red.
I don't think he's that good, but I just had to take him because of Luke Harper.
Everything of Eric Rowan's. Every time he wrestles, he's got ass sweat.
Yeah.
So one-dimensional, dude. Like I cannot see him doing anything else worthwhile.
No.
I'm not shitting on your pick.
No, please do.
You're completely shitting on his pick. It's all right.
I'm not.
What do you think?
I would say my favorite pick would be Bray Wyatt as IC champ.
Yeah.
And that's only because
it's overdue.
It's time to get a belt on this guy.
I agree.
This formula of he picks somebody, he taunts them, and then they have a match, and then they have another match, and then he picks somebody else. I mean, it's got to stop somewhere, and the only way to stop it is with a belt. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that would be my favorite pick. My least favorite pick was one that I was forced into, and that's Los Matadors. They're not the worst tag team that's ever been. They have some pretty crazy moves. They're good in the ring. It's just incredibly boring. I mean,
yeah,
that's it. So yeah, I would say that, and then I would agree with you that, John, I am missing that indie flair in my roster as well. I've got a lot of hard-hitting big men. I think I could have some pretty entertaining matches, but yeah.
Yeah, all your singles dudes are big.
Yeah.
Lesnar, Wyatt, Reigns, Big Show, Rhino. Good God, Dempsey.
Yeah.
And
a
then
lot
Brian
of slow
Kendrick.
matches.
What's Brian Kendrick gonna do? He's gonna get squashed on this roster.
Yeah, he is. He's gonna fight Paul Heyman.
Oh, you have Sting too. Holy shit, Sting.
Sting at his age is kind of like a big man, and it's gonna be slowly moving.
Yeah, but the thing you could do with Sting is he doesn't have to really wrestle that much. It's all just smoke and mirrors, man.
Stinger death drop.
Yeah.
So John, what are we gonna do? We're gonna try to get Justin to load these up with choose your favorite roster.
Yeah, we'll just do a poll. I mean, we can kind of issue the rosters on Twitter, and then we can just do a poll. People can vote and see. People can vote just to tell us who they think has the best roster, voted based on just the roster, and then kind of our explanations of what we would do with them and all kinds of stuff. So, and we'll see what happens in a week. So somebody will walk away the champ.
Very good, very cool. I hope it's me.
Unless anybody has anything else, let's wrap it up.
Cool. I'm tired as hell.
Guys. Well, thanks for joining me.
It's been fun.
Fellas, thanks for coming over and joining us remotely. This has been It's Still Real to Me. You can check us out on smarkandmark.com. You can check us out on Twitter, smarkandmark _PW. I am at Johnny Fashion on Twitter. You can check me out there. Dave, what are you?
I'm at Dave _Dyer, and also I just wrote a column for my job at work, centralmaine.com. You can read about my column on the recent Hulk Hogan controversy, and as well as the death of Roddy Piper and how a certain generation of wrestling fan has died a little bit on the inside in the last few weeks. It's up there on the site right now as well.
Cool. Greg, where are you at?
I am at Gregulator85 on Twitter. You can follow me for a monthly tweet. You might be entertained, you might not be. It's the rolling the dice, and that's what's fun.
You might miss it. Harmon, where are you at, buddy?
I'm at Harmon 316. You can also check out my good push, bad push column I do for Smark and Mark. I haven't done one this week, so hang on.
Wait for it.
But who did I do last week? I did. I can't even remember. Yeah. It was crap.
Don't know. Sheamus? No, he was first week.
I can't even remember who the hell.
Yeah, I don't know. Right
It was
one.
that good.
Right one
It was
tomorrow.
that good. Go check it out.
Right one tomorrow. Put it up.
This promo is.
Yeah. Dustin, where are you at on Twitter? Where can people follow you?
I am at Dustin_Sun. I don't have much going on right now.
That's fine,
Come
man.
on. I recently got in a Twitter argument with Keith Law on baseball tonight.
Yes.
I had to delete it because I was feeling. I said some stuff I shouldn't have. And what else? Well, of course, I think my Mick Foley video is up on my page as well. Which
Excellent.
Is pretty awesome.
It is. Yeah.
And Johnny, you're the man for doing that. It's friggin' awesome. I really don't know what else to say. So you can check that out. And I'm just a very
Dustin,
lucky
he
guy
showed
these
me the
days.
video last week, and I think I was almost as excited as you were when you were watching. I was at my house. I was like, "Oh my god, this is so cool!"
Dude, when Foley at the end, when he was like, I'm sorry that I just couldn't sign the picture, and he was like laughing about it. It's just so funny. So that was a great day, and I'm glad we were all there for that.
Dusty, don't feel bad about calling out ESPN guys either. I did that with Damian Woody about like a week and a half ago for the fact that they basically work for the NFL and they never bash the league for anything. So
it's true, and I was harping on Keith Law about being boring on baseball tonight, and I think I had a couple drinks,
nice.
And I shouldn't have done that.
All good, man. All good. Bushi, where are you at on Twitter?
You can find me at _real_Boosh.
The real Bush, baby.
The real Bush.
Are you verified?
I'm
He's
pretty
this close.
No,
This close.
not even close.
Cool. Well,
Good-
thanks again,
good
fellas.
push.
Thanks for
Good
coming
push,
on.
bad push
It's been a
last week
blast.
was, I'm
Armin,
sorry.
what are you saying?
I'm saying good push, bad push last week was Dean Ambrose and Naomi.
There we go.
Oh, yeah, that totally makes sense, actually. So, all right, guys. Thanks for coming on. To the listeners, thanks for listening. Get your votes in, and it's been a blast. This has been It's Still Real to Me. Peace out, y'all.
See you guys.
Peace.